A nigga got angels, I done opened the door, it's no longer a fable. Predated like Babel, I'm seeing some things I ain't seen before. I'm feeling that feeling I felt before. I'm loving this life that I lived before. It's paradise, my rocks on ice, I'm moving, ho.
Smoking triple G's in a pack, you could double that. Take a single trip, if you choke, ain't no coming. Smoking triple G's in a pack, you could double that. Take a single trip, choke, ain't no coming. Smoking triple G's in a pack, double, take a single trip. If you choke, ain't no coming. Smoking triple G's, that you could double that. Take a single trip, choke, ain't no coming.
Yeah, back. You ever been living on jet lag? Then you get the call. Not another nary nigga involved. It's a testament to how I evolve. Clear the resolve and I'm first class. Kick my feet up and relax, I'm Maximilian. Never pay tax, the cat be healing. I'm in the back, observing the transaction. My expenses be paid, it's no thing that I can't do. It's no place that I can't go. Whip your ass into shape like Jamie the Django. Like Quinton McGraw, I'm taking it all. I speak it until it exists. I'm locking it up, can't pass me in all. This feeling I'm never gonna miss again.
Smoking triple G's in a pack, you could double that. Take a single trip, if you choke, ain't no coming. Smoking triple G's in a pack, you could double that. Take a single trip, choke, ain't no coming. Smoking triple G's in a pack, double, take a single trip. If you choke, ain't no coming. Smoking triple G's, that you could double that. Take a single trip, choke, ain't no coming back.
Oh shit. I told him to stop messing with that shit.
I'll try.
And you don't say, but I told him that triple G's, I put him to sleep. And now it's permanent. He's gone, finito, finished. The angels done took his soul. And he don't wanna listen. The nigga don't wanna listen. Now look where he's at. Over here in the casket.
What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. I don't need it.
Bitch, I'm in Paris. Bitch, I'm in France. It is apparent. Still don't think you understand. My new bitch, yeah, she do it, no hands. Feeling like all that I write steady coming to life and I'm stuck in the trance. Why would I go back? Why would I do that? That's a Celine. Backwards like niggas is actors, you're thinking they factors, but follow the trends. Backwards like rewind, these niggas is feline, that's reason they all on my dick. Y'all don't like pussy for shit. Hey, baby, it is what it is. I used to live in the run. Now I'm out here getting lit, and I will do it again. Running back, no interference. I'm in that, give me that, I need your spirit. All of that hater shit, don't wanna hear it, bitch, I gotta go. Now reflecting on all of it, wishing for all of it, I just don't wanna be home. Bitch, I am anxious as fuck. All of this shit, yeah, it ain't adding up. Baby, yeah, ask me, where's your love? Jordy, yeah, where's your love? Bitch ass running out. I'm from the city, they gun it out. I was so desperate to make it out. Hand zeros all in my bank account. Now I'm out here in this big amounts. I feel like I'm finna air it out. I feel like I'm finna give it out. I feel like I'm finna turn it up. I feel like, yeah, my time is out.
1,000 miles in your sneaks. Didn't get windy. Didn't break a sweat, yeah. I don't wanna say what it's say, yeah. Yeah, rock on set, yeah. Yeah, I just can't, just a flex, yeah. I don't wanna say, yeah.
carefree. A round of applause for the ones in the back. They be keeping it real, yeah, they keep it stacked. But to me, yes, I am. Yeah, to me, you're not that. You can lie to my face and put knives at my back. A round of applause for the ones in the back. A round of applause for the ones in the back.
Yeah, I'm going up so she throw it back. A round of applause for my boys in the back. Her booty too little, she can't make it clap. Her nigga keep mugging, that nigga is sap. She think I'm a cuffer, I'm really the couch. She mine for the night, but I get out her back. Shout out my niggas, they know who we at. This for my niggas, they know what we doing. I'm tryna stuff a couple models in the scat. Bright black and white diamonds, I turn to confusion. If you came with me, then I got your back. I beat out the block to the pocket contusion. A chip on my shoulder, I keep it a stack. A round of applause for the ones in the back. A round of applause for the ones still around. Clap it up for the ones holding shit down.
A round of applause for the ones in the back. They be keeping it real, yeah, they keep it stacked. But to me, yes, I am. Yeah, to me, you're not that. You can lie to my face and put knives at my back. A round of applause for the ones in the back. A round of applause for the ones in the back.
Yeah, look, they call me Sacagaway, the Sega, the pimp and the player. Down at the bodega, I got about 3 stacks, so I'ma say hey. Cause everybody's silence when I play the Valles. I'm building up my life, I really guess I am a Mayan. Really tired of shucking and jiving, bullshit the lion. Love for Diamond, we time Simon to see what he gon' say. 6 characters in search of an author, which one you gon' play? Narcissistic, dimwit, with some country talk, country slang. Well, I got country grammar, I got the arm and the hammer. Call me Fannie Lou Heyman or John Henry, ain't no tall tale, but I will make a long story short. And I will break your ankles in your court, while I be saying I'm a good sport. Screaming 360 rotation, I done slapped that ass and said that it's a backcourt violation. Okay, don't invite me over, wanna stay pimping in loafers. I'm roasting with composers, conversing like I be Zora. Chilling in the caravan, Winehouse Valerie. No, I stay on Namaste, yet it's still a spade for the sage. With the fresh braids at the Bombay, no speaking my dismay. I don't even believe down in the sensei. Need my crown to grow out at least, yes, by this May. Nigga, okay, FBI, we coming in, ain't talking about twat. And FBI, we coming in, ain't talking about squat. And yeah, nigga, we coming through and no, we don't knock. Fuck around and knock your ass straight out the box.
Alright, it's not no time for no pity party, okay? We gotta do what we came here to do. It's time to put up or shut up.
Set it off, I turn it up. Walk in that room and they itching the fuck. They say my presence is probably a curse, but the way that I work shit, I'm pushing my luck. You know this shit can get dark. Ain't gonna play with you niggas, don't play with my art. I got a baddie, she done by the bang. She really gon' spray if you itching to start. Might as well put it in park. You wouldn't come off that lot if you rode in the cart. That's where the roddy, he peeping my body. And girl, I ain't sorry, it's breaking your heart. He ain't worth moving a leg. I let him try me and had him laid out on the bed. He want attention and no, I don't listen, so I know he wishing I heard what he said. I am the one you should dread. Bitch, I'm locked in like the twist coming out of his head. You would be better off fishing for crumbs than you were looking dumb trying to eat off my bread. I am a boss, bitch. They gon' sit back by the clock tick. Titties so big to the top, rip. Her shit on net like an ostrich. I got the key, so they looking at me for the help like I nature the locksmith. Give me a beat and I'm fucking it up till I'm tired like it was a mosh pit. I don't play tag with that bad little bitch. If I did, then I promise you not. Yeah. I'ma count down and hit 10 when I open my list. You better be lost, bitch. No, you do not have an option. You know my soul is what God said. Give her the crowd in the mic, but she spitting all night and she totally rock shit. I'm on a rocket, there's no way to stop it. With indigo deep in the cockpit. Pull up with niggas, ain't trying to be ignorant, but trying to niggas obnoxious. I set it off, I turn it up. Walk in the room and they itching the fuck. They think my presence is probably a curse, but the way that I work shit, I'm pushing my luck. You know the shit can get dark. Ain't gonna play with you niggas, don't play with my art. I got a baddie, she done by the bang. She really gon' spray if you itching to start. I set it off, I turn it up. Walk in the room and they itching the fuck. They think my presence is probably a curse, but the way that I work shit, I'm pushing my luck. You know the shit can get dark. Ain't gonna play with you niggas, don't play with my art. No, I ain't playing like fuck is you saying, like fuck is you saying. Don't play with my art, bitch. I let him try me and had him laid out on that bed. You want attention, but no, I don't listen, so I know he wishing I heard what he said. I am the one you should dread. Bitch, I'm like that, like that twist coming out of his head. You would be better off fishing for crumbs. You would look dumb trying to eat off my bread, bitch.
Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets. Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets.
Walked in that bit with my click on my back like 100's a matter of when to relax. Most of these days I don't pick up a pack, that's unless it's my brother who's sparking the thrax. Circumstances been advancing for better, so you would think a nigga lonely as ever. But think again because emotion forever. Between my gang we never switching. Most of these niggas click full of some bitches, but that's not my business though.
That's not my business.
Mostly I don't even speak to those niggas cause I know it's critical. But I know how to spot a fake, I know how to move away. I know that they drain your energy, and that's a single thing that I can't take.
Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets. Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets.
Came with my click like FNs with a clip, locking in with my niggas like we in the pen. Stopped all that talking and started off dropping. Now the team is up and we still independent. Depending on who it is, we tryna hoop, we can't ball with y'all all. So I'm sitting on that bench, stay coming and clutching a clinch. When shit was real tight, I know the ones who got my 6. Some of y'all acting like 12. Some of y'all never been hit in the face, I can tell. Some of y'all keep around people to feed all your ego. I think that they feel it as well. Ain't no one gonna be there if you cannot be there. Ain't calling no truce or treaty for treason. If you not gang or fam, you can beat it. Fuck with them, I'm on your ass, believe it.
Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique.
Yeah.
Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets. Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets. Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets. Came with the shit, came with the mob, bitch, I came with my clique. Came with my bitch, came with my gang, and we cool as it gets.
Yeah, like this. Really like this. Yep. Come correct it, don't come by at all. Fuck the front and know these people showing off facades. If I'm down below, like a basement, it's no dry walls. You tryna play house in this market, better knock it off. Interior the motive, ayy. Alternately think we starting, spark it like a motor. Just like ether, but no ethernet. It's a disconnect, trouble with the modem. Know I've been through this before, hey, going through the motions. How many times all your sides gotta get demoted? Said I'm too tempting, let's take it back to Motown. Soul snatching, yeah, I'm acting hard, I got this pole blasting. Only time I shoot the killer's back shots unless my life is state. Then I'll quit the grill, it's bold action. Acting tough, just the fuck. Never done that, little bro, I'm one of one. Drop a song, then niggas up, we jump. If it's stuck, and y'all brought more than one, it get done, yeah. Hey, she said, where you been? I said, I've been out the motherfucking way for real. You know where I be at. Told her I ain't got no plans. I ain't into making friends, she wanna make for real. You know the deal. Damn, but this ain't make-believe. Ain't no fairy tale. One wrong step, then you hating me. Yeah, ducking off again for my sanity. I ain't into selling dreams, don't you play with me. Yeah, need that vacuum special like we at the stove. Got that box unlocked for me and yeah, I'm cracking codes. Every dark night, you want me on your backbone. Lame niggas, the bane of your existence, you and I know. Even when your attitude bad, just like a dad joke. You still be trying to steal my street clothes, I call you Debo. And right after this round, you know that I'ma reload. Extend no clip, cock it back one time and let that thing go. You gon' spin the block like a DN. When you get here on the screen, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. You don't even fuck with anime, you still gon' pretend. That's what happens when initial D hits different. Prevent defense on sleazy bitches, weak niggas in sync with shit that would sink a ship. I seat them in, not mine, my peace within. I clip or trim, split ends, ain't shit to me to cut you off if you trip. Yeah. She said, where you been?
You already know that.
I said, I've been out the motherfucking way for real.
Come on now.
Ay. Told her I ain't got no plans. I ain't into making friends, she wanna make for real.
You know the deal.
But this ain't make-believe.
It ain't.
One wrong step, then you hating me.
Damn.
Yeah, ducking off again for my sanity. I ain't into selling dreams, don't you play with me. Hey, she said, where you been?
You know that.
I said, I've been out the motherfucking way for real. Hey, told her I ain't got no plans. I ain't into making friends, she wanna make for real. Damn. Hey, but this ain't make believe. One wrong step, then you hate me.
That my fault.
Ducking off again for my sanity. I ain't into selling dreams, don't you play with me.
Find him in between.
All right, that was Modem by Rokai. Before that, we had Trip by Ron Solo, I Don't by Jordy NASA, Round of Applause by 2007, Put Up or Shut Up by No I, Dark by Nature, and With the Mob by Ace Fontaine. Welcome everybody to YAWP Radio Live.
It is Monday.
Monday. How are y'all doing on this wonderful Monday night?
Welcome to the show.
I am here joined by Mr. Robbie Scott. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. We are back with YAWP Radio Live. The playlist posted will be in the Discord link down below. So Go ahead and check that out. We are Adaze and Robbie. We are formerly New Atlanta Radio, but now we YAWP Radio Live, and we joining you every single Monday night.
Every night, 9 p.m. Almost every night.
Oh,
We'll get to that later.
We'll get into that a little bit later.
Keep an eye out for some big announcements throughout the episode. You know, don't leave, don't miss a beat. Stick around. And if you want to see this on video, then check us out. I was trying to get onto Zay's camera. Check us out later this week. We will be posting highlights, clips, all the best moments from the episode.
I'll be staying tuned. Don't want to see that.
Please, yeah. And like I said, don't miss a beat because we got some big announcements coming for you later in the show. But we have a little fun first.
Okay.
I mean, did you have a good week? How are you doing?
I had a busy week, actually. Super busy, man.
Feel awake for probably the first time all week.
That's good.
It's been bizarre.
That's
Stayed
good.
up all night Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Well, yeah, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday and Thursday just did not feel real. And we had our big event on Friday.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you haven't been tapped in because we've been mentioning it over and over again. But for those of you who have been tapped in, we had our pirate shout out to all my pirates out there. We had our Revolt, Repair, Reinvent event.
Yes.
On Friday, and it was freaking lit. I must say, everybody came dressed for success. We came in our best punk attire, and we were just all there together, squatted out, and it was a lot of fun. Wore some black liner. Shout out to Issa, who is somewhere in the world,
talking down
just
from above.
Somewhere around.
Hello, God.
Hello.
But yeah, all the bands are incredible.
Bands are great.
Hail Gale blew my socks off.
Oh yeah, that was.
Drip Tones, glad I got to see them for the first time.
They were really
super
good.
impressive.
Yeah.
Shout out Drip Tones. Shout out Gothlanistan, tearing down the house. We Are Damselflies closed it out incredibly.
Yeah, that was great closer.
I mean, I know it's it's our event, but honestly, was the best house show I think I've been to.
Oh, I mean, for sure.
Yeah, definitely on the scene. So there's more where that came from, people.
Saying.
I mean, get tapped in. If you weren't there, I don't know what is wrong with you. What are you doing? God. I mean, any other I don't know, fun BTS insight that you took away from that?
It was super great, getting to film the whole event.
Yeah, you were running that shit.
Yeah, man, lots of great people there, lots of great fits we got to record. The bands were awesome. There's gonna be lots of footage from behind the scenes, as well as just general footage from the event. So stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram, YAWP Official.
Yeah.
Follow us on TikTok as well, because we'll be posting TikToks too.
Also YAWP Official.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Like the house was packed out, people were out on the front. I walked it like the show was in the basement, and I walked down into the basement during, I think, the last half of Hail Gale's set, and literally my glasses fogged up. Like it was just human soup down there. It was crazy. It was, yeah, people were evaporating on the spot
For sure.
which
I mean, that's the only way you can do it, honestly.
right, yeah. I didn't realize how bad it was when I was in it to begin with, and then I left and came back, and it was just like a cloud, like literally like a sauna in here.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So we just love that, you
Yeah,
know.
you gotta love.
And we
it. You
were
gotta
selling
love
masks and things like that, so custom YAWP masks.
it. Shout out to the YAWP team for creating some absolutely incredible one-of-one pieces. We had those available at the event too. So shout out to y'all. There will definitely be more opportunity to get some merch coming up soon. So like I said, stay tapped in.
Yeah.
Stay tapped in. I was gonna say stay tuned. For more information. But yeah, it was freaking awesome. Shout out to Bambi. The GOAT.
Bambi X Nicole on Instagram.
Please follow.
Let us use her space, her house, which was perfect. Already like very perfect decor and stuff in the place, like posters and graphic imagery and things like that.
Right.
So we just came in and sort of added our flair to it, added our elements. The photo booth, door, Drip Tones brought one that everyone signed, you know.
Right. I actually told them about, because we had a door decorated, and I was bringing it in, and they were like, "Wait, we have a door too." And I was like, okay, bring it. Sure, why not? So that was awesome. It was a blast.
Yeah, everyone was super nice, super wholesome.
I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, me too. It was great.
Yeah.
Over too soon. But that's events. Last week we got some upcoming events for y'all. This week, from now through May 31st, the Atlanta Imported Art Showcase featuring 14 Atlanta visual plus artists, you know, painters, etc. as a gallery at the Creative Arts Guild, and it's free admission. So go check that out. They're I think it's every day through the end of May, so please go check that out. Next up on Thursday, April 18th, we have YAWP Open Mic Night. That is every third Thursday, and it is the third Thursday of April. So come over to Freeside Atlanta, 7 p.m. Even if you're just there to observe, like we want to see you. But if you are an act, if you're a performer, come try out some new material. A comedian, a poet, a line dancer. I don't know.
An interpretive dancer. Just you can just go up there and quietly just dance to yourself for 5 minutes. Just awkwardly.
Tap dancer, so it gets picked up on the mic.
Yeah.
A yapper, if you're just there to yap.
Just yapping.
Yeah.
A yapper.
A yapper.
Yap,
yeah.
So I'm down with either one, honestly.
That'll be 7 p.m. at Freeside Atlanta on Thursday. We hope to see you there. I'll be running sound. Come say hi. Tell me I'm doing a good job, because I don't know.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't get the reverb this week, so since you're being nice to me.
Dang, but I miss it so much.
Yeah, I always turn the reverb up when Zay's talking to really give his words the extra punch, the impact.
Really helps my brain just stay nice and unfocused the entire time I'm talking. I totally love it so much.
And then last up, Saturday on April 20th, we have Moon Glow Market featuring hair, tattoos, live music, food, drink, drag artists, and 30 plus art vendors. Got all that and a free closet of gender affirming clothes. So if you're in search of some of that, they are free.
Fire.
I think suggested donation. But come check it out 1 to 6 p.m. And for the address, go to @moonglow.market on Instagram. Issa is also selling things there, correct? Yes, she is.
Whoa. It's like,
Thank you, Issa.
Thank you. It's like she's in the room with us.
I know.
Or something. It's crazy.
So yeah, I mean, fun week of events. Go check them out. I have a food rec.
Okay.
just cause. So I went to Piedmont Park yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday Sunday. It was the Dogwood Festival, but I didn't go to the Dogwood Festival. My friend was just like, come hang out at the park, and I was like, okay. And I showed up, and there's a billion people there, and I was like, oh, there must be something happening. It was the Dogwood Festival, which I'm surprised I didn't know about. But chilled in the park, played some frisbee.
Right.
And
Food wreck.
And what else did we do? Yeah, well, afterwards we walked over to Woody's. Woody's and got ourselves a cheesesteak, which is the perfect end to a day in the park, in my opinion.
I can agree with that.
I got there and I was like, I know this is controversial. I just want something disgusting to eat. Like, I would, like, even the Varsity, like, I was like, why am I craving the Varsity right now? I just want something
You
nasty.
wanted to just be the grossest human being of all time.
So I was like, what do we do? And then someone was like, Woody's is right down there. And I was like, oh, hell yes.
Yeah, nice and gross. Yeah.
Got myself a pep mush.
Yeah.
Cheesesteak.
Is that the go-to for you? Is that where you just...
If I'm trying to save money, I might go without one or the other, like I might go without the pepper or the mushroom.
Right.
But usually at least one thing besides just like meat and cheese and onion.
Right.
And it's the kind of meal where you can't walk afterwards right away. And I had to walk back to my car very far. So we just like kind of sat there and like
that's the thing, is like it sucks because the more you sit in it, like the harder it is to get up and move, because it's just like it just takes you away more and more.
Yeah.
Looks like the food coma is calling you. Just go to sleep for like an hour, just randomly.
That's what
Suddenly.
I did. That's what I did when I got home, though.
Yeah.
It was bad, and I think it lasts like I told you earlier. I was like dead all day today. It's just like completely exhausted for some reason, like because we walked a lot.
Oh yeah.
Friday and yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Ate a lot of food.
Yeah.
Allergies. Just
allergies.
Dehydrated.
Yeah.
Drink water, people. In your YAWP brand water bottle.
Ooh. Available coming soon. Maybe ?
And so yeah, but now I feel good.
Great.
So I'll probably.
It was the Woodies.
No. It was like taking another shower and taking another nap, and I finally feel human again.
Well, that's the process. You eat Woodies, you feel disgusting, you take a nap, you take a shower, and then boom, you're just
3 days
healed.
later, you're okay.
Yeah. It kind of, you have to settle into it.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Cool.
I feel good. Yeah, let's learn something new, people.
Ready to learn something new? All right, risky click of the day. I am terrified as usual, but we ain't scared around here. We don't play no scared business. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto Wikipedia. We're gonna click random article, and we're gonna see what we end up learning. Now, this segment, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this segment, but today we're gonna put all that to the side because today is gonna be a fire article. I can just taste.
We're manifesting.
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Give me a rock. Give me a rock. Give me a rock. Okay. What are we seeing?
Okay.
Don't leave the dead air.
Punta Cardón.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. Shout out our Spanish speaking
No, what country's it from?
patron.
Oh.
Oh.
Venezuela.
Shout out.
What the heck?
What is happening? A town and parish in the, I don't know how to say that, autonomous municipality of Falcón State, Venezuela.
Oh, cool. So it's a municipality of Venezuela.
Yeah, the town was once a poor fishing community on the Gulf of Coral. I not my words, literally. On the northwest coast of Venezuela. Since the mid 1940s, the community has become surrounded by, I don't know. I can't pronounce any words today, so I'm just skipping over him. Woo!
Venezuela.
Yay! Oh, okay. I didn't clap to that, y'all. Oil refining complex, which today run by PDVSA, the oil state company. Spanish.
So they were
architects.
run by a oil company?
That's pretty much literally all the information is about them. So essentially, they're like an oil company town.
State. Yeah.
State,
Okay.
Yeah. It's just run by.
That's so interesting.
Well, gotta love it.
Well, it's like those small towns in the U.S. where it's like the only job is the Ford factory.
Oh, right,
you
right,
know,
exactly.
and like everybody works there.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are the chances we would have a Venezuelan town pop up the day we have a Venezuelan person in the studio?
Really? Where are they?
Hi, Isa.
Hi, Isa.
She's calling in from Venezuela.
I don't know. I'm hearing voices. I'm a little scared. I don't know. Might be this article. Shout out to Punta Cardon.
Stay tuned later to see what the hell we're talking about.
I have no idea.
Well, maybe I mean we could tease the activity. You know,
is there a way we can tie this into like some sort of deep philosophical point? Or like
we can like go on a tangent with this.
You know, is there some sort of theme?
I mean, we could just talk about like, the fact that you can just build a town around a company or like a whole municipality, you know.
I mean, yeah, you know, but that's you know, God created capitalism and then he created everything else. So like he just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to
God bless Venezuela.
God bless Venezuela and capitalism and oil refineries. Yeah. Definitely.
I think I'm good on that one.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, we need some oil princes up in our
That's
chat.
true.
All right, so fellow oil princes.
Any,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, Saudi benefactors or princes
that want to like give us a small donation of like about $1 million.
Yeah. You know what's interesting actually is like 90% of the parking meters in Chicago are owned by like somebody in Saudi Arabia, like a Saudi Arabian company.
That makes too much sense, actually.
It's wild, actually.
Yeah.
I listened to this whole like breakdown of it, but they like people overseas are just buying up, you know, American infrastructure assets.
Of course, yeah. Definitely.
To just make money off of people parking places.
And I mean like there's no like oversight or regulation or anything on that, right? I mean, I'm sure there is, but like it's not like.
No, I mean it's kind of like similar to how, remember when was it the PDGA or some golf association, professional golf association was like,
PGA, yeah.
The PGA was completely bought by like a Saudi Arabian
company.
So
it was funny because like I could summarize this in like 3 sentences, but the Saudi company created their own league. And then it started poaching people from the PGA, and then people were against it because Saudi oil money, and like it was, you know,
it was the same people who like funded, you know, like 9/11. I
mean,
there's by extension.
I mean, not directly.
Yeah, pretty much directly.
And you know, there's genocide going on in
and
Yemen, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And then there's that dude who was on the news, like one of the golfers, and they were like, "Yeah, we like I forget the point what he was making, but he was like, yeah, we made up, you know, like talking about like 9/11 and stuff like that." He's like, yeah,
you know, we got over it. Live, laugh, learn.
It's LIV is the league.
So then they ended up doing a merger with the PGA.
Okay.
Quote unquote merger. So now you were correct with your statement. Yes, it is.
Okay.
The PGA is now owned by the Saudis. So.
Yeah, and they're like the richest people in the world, right? Well, I don't know about the world, but like
I mean, if we want to talk about
like the amount of them and how rich they are is absurd.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, like the crown prince of Saudi Arabia is, I mean, like he's not going to show up on the Forbes list, obviously, but like he's technically considered like the richest person.
Gotcha. And is he the one who's also like a Twitter investor, or was at the time? Like there's a bunch of.
It's a little weird with Saudi Arabia. Again, I need to like look more deeply into how the business and the politics all like coincide and intertwine, but like I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like he owns like all the assets involved, or like most of the assets involved with the company, but there's like companies involved that are run like through Saudi Arabian government like influence, and they like kind of act on that. So like I don't know about ownership per se, but I mean it's his country, so I'm pretty sure like he owns whatever he wants. So So pretty crazy world we live in, man.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy world, honestly.
Yeah, nuts. We got about 5 minutes, right, before we need to move on. Do we want to? I mean, there are a lot of topics though. Do we want to just like get one out right now, or do you think it'll take too long?
No, I mean we can just
like one of those ones down at the bottom, like a fun one before we get into.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
The ones that I have linked, like GHI, all those.
Yeah.
Or we can do the Childish Gambino one. I mean, that'll be quick because I don't really have much to say about it.
The greatest of all time has teased a new music rollout.
You believe that? Or like, are you like speaking from the heart right now?
I mean, he was, I will say, in terms of the blueprint as an artist, like just navigating different fields and different art forms. Like he was the inspiration for me. So
okay. Yeah.
But he teased a new music rollout.
Yeah, did you check out any of the because okay, so here's what happened.
Please explain, because see, my relationship with these people is like I genuinely, there are probably like maybe only a few people in music I trust. Like I trust Tyler the Creator. Like when he says I'm dropping an album, okay, I know what to expect.
You know, it's like a quick like 2-month rollout.
Exactly. Like
and like he does it every couple years.
Right. I'll say Anderson .Paak is another one where it's like, okay, he says he's gonna drop an album. Like, okay, like I'm getting it in 2 months. Like everybody else, y'all lost my trust. Look at me. I don't trust y'all anymore. So when you say album rollout, I don't care until the album is in my Spotify playlist, ready to hit play. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, great, awesome, cool. That's as far as it's gonna go.
Because
but you can explain.
He's
though,
like typically pretty like cryptic or whatever.
Yeah, which I don't play that no more. No, sorry.
So it's funny that he still has your trust because, well,
no, he doesn't have my trust, but I still love him.
Oh, Donald, okay,
of course, yeah, but
so yeah, I mean, Coachella just happened, and like right after he was at Coachella, he went on stage with Tyler. We can talk about that later possibly, but afterwards he tweets out, Gilga Radio tonight at 11 p.m. PST, live streamed on Instagram at Donald Glover. And then the top response, music, ? From No Luck Teeth. Donald responds, of course, it's a rollout, dummy. So there was a lot in, I tapped on the live stream for a bit, is basically him like parked in his car, I guess still at Coachella, and then just like a live stream of the POV of his car, just like over the, I don't think it was at Coachella because the station number was like on some lights off in the distance, you know, and it's just like playing out of his car radio, very Telegraph Ave vibes, if you know that song from Because the Internet.
Oh yeah,
where it's like literally like you're a radio station and it's the perspective of the song is like somebody turns on the radio in their car, they're singing along, and then the singing along becomes the full song.
Right.
Great song.
Right.
And then in Oakland, that song. So very reminiscent of that. He announced a bunch of stuff. And there was like an interview, like sort of like a staged interview with him talking about things like his beef with Kid Cudi and things like that, and how he like doesn't really want beef.
He had beef with Kid Cudi?
Apparently, I don't know. Or Kid Cudi had beef with him or something, but it doesn't matter.
It don't matter. We got plenty of beef to talk about.
But yeah, the two main things that he announced are an album called Atavista, which apparently is a reworked version of his album 31520, which came out 31520. Probably the most slept on Gambino album because he tried to be too mysterious about it.
It's his fault. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, like you guys are just like, no.
It's hard to make a memorable song when you have to memorize like a string of numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
To know the title.
Morse code.
So he reworked it, you know, and that's the one that is just like a blank white album cover.
It was really good though.
It was great. I have it on CD because my friend like ripped it or like burned it onto a CD.
So clutch.
Legally. And well, that was like when he was being cryptic about it, and there was just like, I think it's like out of order because he would like drop.
It was on a website, right?
Yeah,
like it wasn't actually. He didn't drop it at first.
He does this shit where you have to like dig into the code and stuff like that, and it's so annoying.
I definitely remember like a dummy just like on that website, just like
yeah. And then so that's coming out soon, and then he announced an a movie that the soundtrack is going to be his album. And the movie is called Bando Stone and the New World.
That sounds incredible.
It sounds interesting. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Kid Cudi because he had that show come out.
Right.
And his album was the show soundtrack.
I mean, it's not a foreign concept, but I mean,
right.
It's still cool irregardless.
It's cool. I'm not super hype. I feel like I could be more hype if it's not like a soundtrack album and a reworked version of an album that's already out.
Well, the way he presented it was that like it's his last album as Childish Gambino.
But I thought I thought that's what he said about the last album.
I thought that's what he said about the next album.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's again, this is what happens when you're cryptic.
Yeah, it's confusing.
You just confuse all your fans. I mean, I'm excited for new music either way. I'm not really putting much expectation on it. I think that, you know, from the looks of it, like, I mean, he's been gone for a while. So, like, at least at the bare minimum, like, I don't know what to expect, which is always great. So, looking forward to it. But at the same time, I don't care until it drops. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm being mean, but like, please, you played with my heart too much. Don't get me started on Frank Ocean, but that is a different story for a different day.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to lead us into the next song?
I will, in fact. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with some discussion. But first, it's Meet Me at the Ritz by Marco Plus and the Smokers Club.
Yeah. Yeah, hey. Backseat, bitch. Hey. Hey, baby, what you tryna do? Meet me at the Ritz. If you pull up right now, I'ma hit you with that dick. Shawty say I got that dope. She said she wanna fix. Shawty said she wanna fix. What you tryna do? Meet me at the Ritz. If you pull up right now, I'ma hit you with that dick. Shawty say I got that dope. She said she wanna fix. Yeah, Shawty said she wanna fix. Okay, I'm burnt out, but steady smoking weed. I'm off the planet. I'm on the moon. I'm on the shrooms. I'm off the Xanny. I'm tripping hard. I'm tripping boss, but I can't panic. I'm with your broad. She can't twist the raw, and I can't stand it. But the bitch a dog. She let me fuck her how you love her. Man, I can't see a reason why you cover how you trust her. Can't let no bitch treat me like no buster. I'm a player. I get her to the room, but I'm a slayer. You dig that? Made her reach her peak, and she like, baby, how you did that? Told that hoe to shut up, cause I ain't with all the chit chat. I'm business minded. Now bend over, let me get behind it. I put it on her and she get excited. Shawty say my shit dope like crack in the 80s. Put it on her one time, she think about having a baby. Made it sound like Beyoncé, she hoping that I be Jay-Z. I told her slow it down, you moving fast, your ass sounding crazy. Baby, what you tryna do? Meet me at the Ritz. If you pull up right now, I'ma hit you with that dick. Shawty say I got that dope. She said she wanna fix. Shawty said she wanna fix. What you tryna do? Meet me at the Ritz. If you pull up right now, I'ma hit you with that dick. Shawty say I got that dope. She said she wanna fix. Yeah, Shawty said she wanna fix. Okay, it's plus. I be getting bucks. I be getting sluts. And that cat chillin' with a gnat. I be getting sucked. Niggas hate cause a nigga great. Do I be giving fucks? Nah, I been peep you niggas ways. That's why I'm screaming fuck y'all. Hit a nigga bitch the other day. She like don't say nothing. If a nigga trip, we gon' pull up. Y'all gon' hear case bustin'. Told that hoe to keep it P and tell him I'm her play cousin. He don't even know little shawty stay fucking. My number saved is D in her phone. She started getting too attached, just getting hectic. I might leave her alone. But when I hit her from the back, it's like I be in the zone. Tearing her down, wearing her out. You better keep her at home. Shawty say my shit dope like Freeway Ricky. I'm about to hit her whole crew, turn shit to Free Bay City. I know you gave your nigga my address. Why he ain't get me? I keep one in the head if he play tricky, bitch. Baby, what you tryna do? Meet me at the Ritz. If you pull up right now, I'ma hit you with that dick. Shawty say I got that dope. She said she wanna fix. Shawty said she wanna fix. What you tryna do? Meet me at the Ritz. If you pull up right now, I'ma hit you with that dick. Shawty say I got that dope. She said she wanna fix. Shawty said she wanna fix.
shit wasn't working out, so I had to write some more. Yeah. Broke out that Benjamin, broker and benefit. This shit ain't too sweet if you ain't got them in them. Don't talk to niggas, I do not like witnesses. Judging my life in sentences. Whoa. I had to write it, but y'all get to witness it. Wouldn't with this on the nemesis. But I'm feeling my predicates. Whoa. Nigga, I'm excellent. Shot she love me, I'm getting no wetter. Cause I know her fetishes. I don't remember, she jogging my memory. I was just lost in reverie. Whoa. Shawty, I met you at Reverie. So naturally, it was just excellent. I was, there ain't no better than me.
No matter what, help that. But you gon' fall for helping them.
Don't want to go, caught me the ramp. Really taught me this is LA I am. Saving that title for my other hand. Niggas was with me before I even had a brand. So shout out that nigga named Brand. Done my shit than a label can. Walker today. Said should I go on a rant? Niggas got cars and clubs and all the hoes, but that shit ain't paying no rent. I say probably don't know how to land. You laying down how you know where you stand. What you gonna do if she fucking your man? You know these bitches is already planned. Out of my hands, ain't giving out bar, no Kit Kat's hands. I knew me better as friends. See what you doing with them and never again. Right on my road with no pad and no pen, just to make sure I ain't sad her again. We'll see how I go in the chat to do it.
A corner, ayy. She fight for my honor, ayy. MMA, she Ronda, ayy. Female with no Honda, ayy. She wanna be my baby, hey. She wanna be my baby, she wanna be my, hey. I say yeah, let's play, yeah. I say yeah, let's get, hey. She wanna be my baby, hey. She wanna be my, hey. I say yeah, let's play, yeah. I say yeah, let's play, yeah.
I want 2 more cups. I wanna take that perky, keep my shit on tuck. Bitch don't make me nervous, AK in my truck, we gon' step like AKAs if they won't play with us, bustle, it's okay with Puck, Shawty got mileage, you know I don't mind it, I ain't no snitch, I don't know about them bodies, you saw the image and nobody bought it, I'm on a mission to go out with money, I'm on a mission to marry the cream, like on the edge of the bed with the beam, we got both colors, the red and the green.
She wanna be my baby, she wanna be my baby, she wanna be my baby. I say yeah, let's play, yeah. I say yeah, let's eat, hey. She wanna be my baby, yeah. She wanna be my, hey. I say yeah, let's play, yeah. I say yeah, let's, yeah. Down on his head like a blister, tell me this shit won't get history, she suck on that dick like she trying, maybe I can't be your mister, I'm the video like on Clifford, can't try no bit without crystal, I kept it clear with a crystal, she still tryna commandeer, for a little bit that she came from the island, she told me I get her wet like an island, gotta make sure it's your business, you mean it, my niggas could have you bleed like a Honda, throw my light off with a perk of the bees, love my new babe, she proud of me, I take her with me like overseas, she wanna be my baby, she wanna be my baby, she wanna be my, hey, I say yeah, let's play, yeah. I say yeah, let's eat, hey, she wanna be my baby, hey, she wanna be my, hey, I say yeah, let's play, I say yeah, let's play.
This the second night my mind that kept me up. What the fuck? It's clear to me how I nearly fucked it up. Keep me up. The sickness done turned to madness, that's enough. Knuckle up. The unforgiving been obsessed with a snuff. Now it's time to clean it up. Identifying my many states of mind. I'm sublime. They love you one day, then they resort to lying to they self. It's sad to see what succumbs to absolutes. It's the roots. No slaving away the truths.
Get high.
Never felt this high in my life, I know. Never get high for lows, I guess I suppose. Lucy took a flight to Rome and then stayed many nights alone. With him breaking down all my dreams. Yeah, build me back up like I'm tolerant to the skies tonight. Won't never forget things that I realize. Relapsing on the bitch you can't victimize. Lies.
This is second night my mind that kept me up. What the fuck? It's clear to me how I nearly fucked it up. Keep me up. The sickness done turned to madness. That's enough. That's enough.
This program to tell you the truth.
That's enough.
talk is not cheap. I'm at BOA putting up bands every week. They like me cause I'm low-key out in public. She chill, but I don't she a freak. All of my garments unique. They've got still in this bitch and my bag is antique. I'm out of dressing no tweets. If it's not to my face, you not talking to me. I gotta play every day of the week. Everyone betting on me and my team. Wood grain interior, cream on the seats. Might go to Poppy's for some need. Silk on the fleece, silk on the sheets. Cashmere duvet again when I sleep. Treat a work trip like vacation at peace. Now that I'm winning, they all want a piece. You gotta tell me what's in it for me. Everything ain't gonna lie on my cheek. If I say no, will you be mad at me? I don't like when you're entitled to me. I had to earn everything that you see. Strengthen my words so I watch how I speak. Gas in my tank and my pack never cheap. More strong is not made for the weak.
When you live in this bliss, ain't a lot of room for the mess of the streets, you know what I'm saying?
This is not new to me. Lately been working like there is like 3 of me. I came from poverty, I deserve luxury. If I look out for you, will you go up for me? You gotta tell me what's in it for me. They think it's selfish, but whole life been selfless. And now that I put myself first, they get jealous. If you can't do me like I do me, it's pointless. We are just reflections, and when I love me, my surroundings reflected. I don't call it hate, I just call it projection. We can't elevate if we out here finessing each other. Please show me the real. Tell me the truth and we might have a deal. Please be authentic. Fuck how they feel. Manifest worth and remember free will. Free all my brothers stuck in that box. I got some people still sleeping on cots. That's why I get it for me and the gang. When they let them boys out, we gon' sleep on a yacht. Playing for keeps, I created my spot.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. We still made the time to be on time for our blessings. Gratitude in every direction. The highs and the lows are still good for manifesting. They say what don't kill you make you stronger. I said what don't kill you keep you around longer. You
Drive down the 101, grab drinks West Hollywood. You make me hold my tongue. I just wanna keep you near me. Drive down the 101, grab drinks West Hollywood. You make me hold my tongue. I just wanna keep you near me. Drinking Prosecco, eating no fire, lit Queen's house. Feel like a sailor, you put the wind in my sails. Coast to coast, I'm the whale. If you catch me, I code it. Ain't no cap in my actions. Can't you see I'm the captain? Every dog gonna get his bone. I have a when I never gave you gold. Tell it that you won't, I won't show your worth. Oh, get out your soul, yeah. Let's free fall. No need now. Get out of your soul, yeah. Drive down the 101, grab drinks West Hollywood. You make me hold my tongue. I just wanna keep you near me. Drive down the 101, grab drinks West Hollywood. You make me hold my tongue. I just wanna keep you near me. Come share this moment, it gon' pass. Late nights, long nights, shake your ass. Dance till the sun come up, goddamn. Love it when you talk like that, oh yeah. On cloud 9, but I feel like 10. Have to speak easy, getting work constant. Tell me how you love it, baby. Let you drive, call me your Miss Daisy. Wanna ride slow, don't pick up no phones. Everybody know what to do. Set the price, don't fall. Tell them it's your word or your dreams starting with me. Move your feet like you got show. Find a place
it's your house, your home. Past the state lines and the street signs. In the meantime, you be on Rodeo. Drive down the 101, grab drinks beside you. You make me on my tongue. I just wanna keep you near me. Drive down the 101, grab drinks beside you. You make me on my tongue. I just wanna keep you near me. I just wanna keep you near me. I just wanna keep you near me.
Hey, I bet you love me when you want some. Hey, I bet you feel it when you're lonesome. Saw you dancing in this crowded room. We can't push it. Hey, I bet you love me when you want some. Hey, I bet you feel it when you're lonesome. Saw you dancing in this crowded room. I heard you when you with the you knows the city. Hey, yeah, you knows the city. Hey, I see it. Hey, yeah, you knows the city. You gon' give me some. I know. I know. Hey, I bet you love me when you want some. Hey, I bet you feel it when you're lonesome. Saw you dancing in this crowded. We can't push it. We can't push it. You make me Thought that I needed some room, thought that I needed some space. She from the city, she know how I get in the A, know how I get when it's shade, know that I'm stuck in my ways. I'm on my bullshit. Tell me she love me, but really she only love me when she choosing. What is we doing? Mixing weed and potions, going through the motions, got me feeling like we've been roller coasting. I ain't got all the answers. Swaying back and forth, decision making, getting hella hazy. Thought you was the one, but you really blame me. Now I'm in the function to forget what made me. Think we had something all along. She's dancing in this dark room to move on. And how could I blame it? A heart, baby, really not strangers. I mean that it's strange that I'm venting my feelings to you. Like expressions how I knew we were through.
Welcome back to YAWP Radio Live. It is Monday night. I am Robbie here with Adaze.
What's up?
And you just got back from hearing Jay Sensei in High at Noon. Before that, we had Meet Me at the Ritz by Marco Plus and the Smokers Club, followed by Reverie Freestyle by Lotus Lawtree. Then Let's Play by David the Tragic featuring Kenny Mason. Then we had Second Night by friend of the show, Ron Solo. Actually, our first interview back in the day by a different name. Then we had We FM by Jamae Cornelia. And then What Are the Odds by Andrell. And we're back. And we have a big announcement for you guys. Tap in, let us know you're live in the chat.
Shout out to everybody joining us.
Thank you all for being there. And here's the announcement. Coming in. No, I'm just kidding. There's no episode next week.
No, it's not.
We're just taking a break next week. It is Pesach. Shout out Moses. And yeah, we're taking a break next week, but we will be back the week after, which is the 28th, I believe.
29th?
Sure. And and
yeah, it's the 29th. Yeah,
it's the 29th.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're off next week. We'll be back the 29th. That's
yeah.
it. Thank you for listening to my announcement.
Awesome.
Few bits of news sort of to get into. Just want to shout out Rico Wade, responsible. Rest in peace. He died. He was responsible for the Dungeon Family, produced for Goody Mob, Outkast, Janelle Monáe, a bunch of people back in the day. Super influential. From what part of Atlanta did you say?
East Point.
East Point, Atlanta.
Shout out East Point.
He's Future's cousin. Yeah, he's Future's cousin. They used to make songs together back when Future sounded like 3 Stacks. Do you see those videos?
No.
Oh yeah, no. He's got like the twang and all the stuff that he was doing on Outkast. Like Future's come a long way.
Yeah, he's an interesting character, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, rest in peace.
He's ascended from humanity at this point.
We've had a yeah. I mean,
he said, "I feel like I'm from another planet."
He's
50 main girls. I feel like I'm from another planet. Off of the new album.
Might as well be, bro, because I don't know what
I was saying that even before he said it. I was listening to the album. I was like, this man, his bloods are made of codeine. He bleeds purple.
He does.
And
I wouldn't be sure.
Does not see women as human. So there's no way he is one.
He definitely is not a human.
He's an alien.
Yeah, he's definitely some sort of like being from another dimension or something. I don't know.
He's an eldritch being.
Yeah.
Other news. So apparently Nicole Brown Simpson's former husband died of prostate cancer at 76.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dang. Shout out Nicole Brown Simpson. We're sorry for your loss. This man, just a little stat pack for y'all. 11,236 career rushing yards, 2 bodies, and 9 years behind bars. Who's got a stat pack like that?
I don't know.
Am I right, y'all?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
The 2 bodies are okay. Yeah, what's your take? Did he do it?
In other news,
I think OJ was a class act to the very end. He was on a podcast a few months ago. I saw a clip of where he was talking about living his life in Miami, basically, dragging his little running back through Miami, and how a lot of 20 to 25-year-old girls have, quote, father issues and grandfather issues. That's what he said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dope.
So just a classy guy from day one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did you ever watch? I mean,
you're talking about the
People versus
OJ?
Because I'm a 99 baby, so like I didn't really know about what was happening at the time.
I heard it was really good though. Like it kind of.
So yeah, like when I was like 14, no, I was in high school. I was like probably 16, and that show came out. I was like, oh, perfect. Now I get to like understand exactly what happened.
And fun fact, after the show, its season or series finale ended. Right after that was the first teaser for Atlanta.
Thank you for saying that, because I don't know if I watched it live, but I watched it like recorded the day after.
Right.
And at the time was a huge Gambino fan. So when the show ends, he is not acquitted. They don't prosecute on OJ.
What?
He wins the murder trial.
Dude, spoilers.
The credits roll, and then yeah, sorry, spoilers for something that happened 30 years ago.
Come on, man.
The credits roll, and then up pops Childish Gambino on a couch next to Lakeith Stanfield, and I forget the other actor's name, but the guy who plays Paperboy. And they're like, huh, so that's just how it ended? Like, he just gets off? Like, nothing. And it was a great ad, because that's exactly how I felt. And it's like supposed to be like us of this new generation who didn't live with it, sort of experiencing that.
Right.
That was my first, and I was like, Childish Gambino TV show? This is gonna be my whole personality for the next 6 years.
And it was.
And it was. Now we are.
And here we are.
So it's dope, yeah. So like, I think the OJ Simpson butterfly effect is pretty interesting, because if you watch that show, you realize just how, like, it shows you how the Kardashians sort of got their fame because Rob Kardashian was his lawyer and like best friend. And so like when right before the Bronco chase, there's a scene where he like is like suicidal and like has a gun and he goes into Kim's like childhood bedroom. And now Kanye's a Nazi. So like you can kind of connect the dots.
You can kind of like put the little strings together in the
Because like then Kim would have never done the Ray J thing. She wouldn't have gotten famous. She wouldn't have dated Kanye. Kanye wouldn't have gotten divorced, found God, found Hitler, and released Vultures 1.
There you go.
Which I haven't listened to. So
there you go.
Shout out OJ for putting a lot of good into the world.
Right. And a lot of not so great.
I'm being sarcastic.
But you know, that's yeah.
So anyway, the rap Infinity War is heating up.
Hey, yeah. You have a take on just how to frame this for everyone?
Sure. So we sort of gave our whole 50-minute rundown on the J. Cole side of things last week.
If you haven't checked that out,
please go watch our episode last week. Broke down that side of it. There's been a lot of updates. In case you missed it, if you're listening to this, you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Basically, this is like the Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber drama, but for dudes. So this is keeping us entertained, similar to like Housewives or whatever may happen. Like this is our version of that. For rap fans.
Yeah.
So We Still Don't Trust You, future Metro Boomin album dropped.
And we both listened to it.
We were like, I kind of wish we had like, I mean, I might go back to our texts because we were like live reacting to it, texting each other.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was because I was ready for some more spicy meatballs being thrown my way. And I definitely got to pause. Damn, I didn't even think it. We have some very, very inappropriate thinking individuals in this room. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all are nasty.
Thank you very much. But we had a few gems dropped from a lot of great artists. The Weeknd was featured, Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky. Yeah, Weeknd was on like 4 songs.
He's like, oh, I hate Drake. Let me get on
every single song. Please sign me up for as many songs as possible. So Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, and J. Cole. Yeah.
Switch side. What's your take on the J. Cole thing?
I mean,
why is he? If you watched our episode last week, J. Cole's basically Drake's friend. Or like they were on the same team.
J. Cole's everyone's friend. He's just
a friendly guy.
He's a friendly guy.
So yeah, I have a take on that. But what's your why? How did we get here? Why is J. Cole on this album when he was initially dissed on the part 1 of this album? We Don't Trust You. This is We Still Don't Trust You.
Right. Well, J. Cole, when he was trying to go to bed, ended up having a little night terror where he's can't get along with all his best friends and buddies.
Mm-hmm.
So he woke up out of a sweat after hearing in his ear all night. And he decided, you know what? I actually don't want any kind of problems with Kendrick Lamar because
can't handle the heat.
I just straight up can't handle that. It's too much. Even though his diss honestly said the least out of anybody who put out any disses so far. J. Cole.
J. Cole.
His was like the least like offensive. Like he just, what did he say? Like, oh, your albums are slightly overrated and you're kind of short. That's literally all he said. And
which he has since retracted.
He
took down the song.
He couldn't sleep at night because he said that. And yet we have other individuals, which we'll get into later, who have said much worse than that. So, but he's ended up on the album of the people who dissed him.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's the rap equivalent of Kevin Durant. I'm just gonna put that out there. If you know, you know. But like,
switch teams and start talking bad about his old team.
And in all fairness to him, he didn't really say anything on his feature. He was just like, guys, I was never really built for some hard stuff. I'm just a friendly, North Carolina dude. I just wanted to go to college and getting my education. It's like, all right, J. Cole, please leave.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, I mean, that's like
please-
to my point last week. Like, he's not built for it.
No, of
Like,
course
this is not. Maybe you should retire from rap. You know,
which is people are theorizing that's
Yeah.
what the fall off is supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be him officially retiring because he's like, I don't have much long, in
yeah,
the game.
I can't. He can't survive out here.
Yeah.
So I think, and you know what? I think he sounds good on this album, on this record, because
he sounds great on it, actually.
And it reminds me of that song "Sacrifices" from the Dreamville tape I got with who's it, Earth Gang and Saba. I got sacrifices, and he's like, you can't be everything to everybody. He's really good at these sort of like soft ass little raps. Like I think he needs to keep doing cute little raps tied up with a bow about his wife, about how he loves his wife and his children. He needs
I
to
love my wife.
Okay, I'm getting there. So he needs to shut up about guns and I just want to fuck bitches. Like, stop doing that stuff. Fill the void left by Chance the Rapper and just be like, oh, I love my wife, yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrifice is a great song. Like I said, I like some of the J. Cole.
I like some of the J. Cole songs.
What the fuck does he know about trans people?
Not too much. Apparently.
No transphobic bars on this one.
Not
thankfully.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I mean, the tone I think fits in perfectly. He's talking about twin Glocks and like, bro, shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah,
you're not built for this game. Go make your cute little raps.
But enough about J. Cole,
Yeah.
because we need to move on from the irrelevant people in this conversation. Because he has effectively, I saw a meme on Twitter saying J. Cole, what has happened essentially is they sent him in the house and said, hey bro, get in the house, we gonna start shooting.
Yeah.
he's the guy you sent into the house.
And people were saying, oh yeah, like it was intentional. Like he's like, I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here
before I get absolutely bodied.
Yeah. And honestly, from just a human perspective, I get it, because it has gotten a little it's gotten spicy. It's gotten very spicy, to say the least.
Right.
So first off, everyone was wondering, and we were wondering last week, what's it gonna look like when Drake actually responds?
Mhm.
And I don't know if I should address this point now. I guess I might as well. There was a leak, and people were conflicted, confused, because a lot of speculation was put on it that it was AI. And I understand you have a take about that.
No,
but-
I was gonna say, not only speculating that it was AI, but it was leaked intentionally.
Well, yeah. That's I was gonna get into. So,
Like Drake
yeah.
put it out through DJ Academics because they are addicted to cheeseburgers. Go ahead.
But so people were debating about it until we had another version of it come out that sounded CDQ quality, and we ended up getting confirmations from peripheral people, not exactly Drake, but Drake never came out and said it wasn't real. So it's safe
He's
to
definitely
assume.
seen that.
He's
that
definitely
happened by
like,
now.
and he's
Yeah.
Rick Ross has responded to it and responded to it. Anyway, so for the purposes of this show, we're going to assume that the track is real. And if we make that assumption that the track is real, I feel like Drake did exactly what he needed to, because he had so many people from that project, The Weeknd, Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, and the previous project, Kendrick Lamar, Future, Metro, all people dissing him, and he
that shit was funny. That shit was funny.
And he had some.
I do have a take about that, but that was funny.
And he had some choice words for everybody.
You got the lyrics?
I do have the lyrics pulled up here. Just to name a few bars, he has some shots at Kendrick. Saying,
okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna,
you were size 7.
Yeah. I mean, okay, sure. Yeah. There's petty bars in beef. There's petty bars like that. I'll excuse it for now. He says that I can never be nobody's number one fan. Your first number one I had to put in your hand. Directly talking to Future, referring to Future saying that he's his number one fan. He's like, I gave you your first number one. Talking about Kendrick again. how you big stepping with the size 7 men's on.
It's like it's like, yeah, you have nothing.
Your last one bricked. Really not on shit. Top told you to drop and give me 50 likes and push-ups. I want to talk about that line because to a normal person who's listening to that, it's like, okay, I mean, who cares? Like, okay,
Kendrick does push-ups.
Who cares, right? Whatever. Drake is actually referring to the publishing deal that Kendrick had with Top, which
he's not in anymore.
Which he's not in anymore.
Yeah.
Which he had with Top Dog, where apparently there was a 50-50 split. Now, this is just from Drake saying this, so obviously take all this with a grain of salt. But I found that interesting because there was some talk about this whole thing and the reason why so much of the industry is ganging up on Drake, which I don't agree with, but I'll explain why. But the whole reason why the whole industry is ganging up on Drake is because of the nature of his new deal that he has, which essentially gives him way more leverage than everybody else, allows him to get splits and shares of other artists' revenue. And it's like so advantageous that like everyone else is looking at it like, so you're getting this crazy, super crazy deal,
like
and
he's
like
taking advantage of people.
Well, it's essentially like you could chalk it up to potentially jealousy. You could chalk it up to Drake not only gets this deal, but he's also walking around being a homewrecker left and right and sleeping with other people's girlfriends and just acting like he's just Mr. Invincible
and randomly commenting on 200 follower accounts on Instagram, like you're bad and stuff like that,
and following comedian.
Oh, I saw that.
He saw the comedian, dude. He's on it. If there's anyone who's even slightly attractive, he knows exactly who they are.
You know, his explore page is just like
it's just
girls
bad.
and girls and girls. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he had a bunch of shots at everybody. One of my favorite lines was, "What is this, a 20v1? What's a prince to a king? He's a son." That was fire.
Smart. If he wrote it.
Yeah. If he wrote it.
Yeah.
So there were some good lines in there, but overall, I mean, I feel like it was what he needed to do. It wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think it blew my mind. People were saying Kendrick got bodied. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
But
it really wasn't like groundbreaking.
But it didn't need to be. This is like, if we're thinking about this in terms of like, this is for the long haul, like they're about to go back and forth for real.
It's like positioning.
Like it's like, okay, let me just get myself in there. Let me throw something in there for you, and then, you know what I'm saying, let's see what Kendrick has to respond with.
But on the other hand, am I counting it as a response? He didn't even release it.
So
at least Rick actually released it.
So Rick Ross released a response to the leak, and
like 2 hours later,
like literally 2 hours later, which I absolutely, that is dude, that is
Kingsley just laid an egg.
Yeah, Kingsley said 2 hours. Yes, Kingsley, 2 hours. And which was awesome. I listened to the diss, and honestly, I have a slight hot take about it. Haven't really seen anybody else say this, but I don't really like. I like what he said. It was very petty. It was very just in case you guys didn't realize what I'm talking about. Rick Ross accused Drake of getting nose reduction surgery to get his nose smaller than his father's. B, sending a cease and desist to French Montana, which is why he said he unfollowed him on Instagram.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Whatever.
And then 3, Drake getting a sculpted 6-pack, which is why he wears his Transformer Bumblebee clothes
Thank you.
on stage.
Bro, looking
like a whole ass.
He got like a kaiju outfit on,
bro.
Yeah. He looks like the shit from Pacific Rim.
So
I'm glad he brought that up, because like this whole tour, I was like, the fuck is he wearing?
Yeah, it was a fashion statement.
It looks so dumb.
It was a statement.
He's wearing it's like a track racer outfit, but like padded up, like twice as big as it needs to be, like Bumblebee. Yeah. He looks like a freaking Transformer.
But I honestly don't like the way he incorporated the disses, because, and again, he releases in 2 hours.
Also called him white boy about 12 times.
He calls him white boy about 12 times, which for sure gets under Drake's skin. And
good one.
And I just didn't like the fact he didn't rap.
He rapped like the
He
first
just
half,
rapped and then the actual good stuff. He
he's
kind of
like,
just said it.
You know what? Let me just say it. To
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
which I didn't like. But to his point about Drake being a white boy, the absolute whitest thing that Drake could have possibly done was to go on Twitter the next day or Instagram and post a screenshot of him and his mom. Talking to basically crying to his mom saying,
He's racist.
He's being racist to me. He called me white boy. He's so racist. That is, if you're trying to prove that you're not white boy, you're not helping by crying racism over being called white. I'm sorry. That is like
the whitest
thing. That is the whitest. That is literally the whitest thing you could possibly do. But it's just gotten petty. It's just gotten petty.
I agree. So I think Rick Ross and Drake at this point are having a mid-off. Kendrick is the only one who's like actually said something, because now it's like Drake throwing petty insults about height. Rick Ross throwing petty insults about like his surgery and like makeup and body and shit like that. And then like there's the business bars, you know, where like Drop and Give Me 50 and Abel talking about oh, I'm glad I didn't sign my life away. It's like, okay, sure, this is like real shit that happened to you. Personally, I don't care if you rap about like your business practices. It's like I was in the shower and I was like, yeah, what if like it wouldn't be hard if The Weeknd was like, they're writing us off in their taxes, you know. It's like you can't rap and sing about taxes and make it cool, you know. So
it's but the thing is, it's not. And somebody made the point the other day, which I agree with, is a lot of the stuff that they say is not meant for us. Like, it's not meant for the general person. It's like I'm speaking to you about some petty business stuff that only us rich entitled people will care about.
Sure.
And so like I know that's going to get under your skin.
Yeah.
It's only something that you're going to care about. No one else will.
And I think this kind of like feeds into my overall maybe perspective on music and stuff, because I haven't really been involved or like following a beef this closely. I mean, there really hasn't been one since like Pusha T.
It really hasn't.
When I was like 14, you know, and like barely conscious. But usually I'm not like here for the drama. I just like, to me, music is like, you know, a divine form of communication that like that is like meant to be timeless and like, you know, I don't know, like affect you on like a deeper level.
Music is pretty colors, but for your ears.
Thank you. And so like how much replay value are these songs gonna have in the future?
Well, I listen to the Story of Adidon like every other day.
Oh, I've been listening to that a lot recently.
I've been listening. People have been trying to make and it's, you know, it happens, right? Like when you have enough stands, they are so powerful. They try to gaslight you into thinking reality is different than it actually is. And you know what? Great job on the attempt, but I don't care what you say. That is literally has the argument for greatest diss track of all time.
Absolutely.
How
Drake came back from that is,
I don't understand. He literally got dissed so hard.
Yeah.
He got dissed so hard that he had to not only put out a press statement against the diss, he went into hibernation, had to go to therapy, and then was forced to not be a deadbeat father anymore to his child.
He got dissed out of being a bum.
Literally.
For Adidas.
I don't understand how you top that.
Adonis is his name.
So we have a high bar to clear if we want to get to anything like that. But
the fact that he's even still in the conversation is insane. After that.
But one man is capable of at least giving us some real quality. And when I tell you that AI leak that was on floating around on the internet, when I tell you if you actually listen to Kendrick Lamar, you should have been able to tell instantly that was not real.
If you actually listen to him, you don't even have to listen to it and know it's not real. Like,
yeah, of course. He's going to stand. He's not going to do some. Let me just leak it.
Let me send it to DJ. Big can you leak this for me and ride my wiener while you're at it?
Can you leak this?
Can you jump up and down 12 times?
Kendrick has a track record where, until proven otherwise, he is always going to do the same thing, which is surprise us. He does it every single time. I'm always shocked by whatever he drops. So That's really, we left off last week looking forward to what Drake has to say. Now it's Kendrick time. Now it's Kendrick time. And there have been some things floating around. Oh, like somebody heard it potentially, maybe.
Jill Scott.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, damn, did she get duped by the AI when I saw that?
But I don't really take that seriously. I mean, and honestly speaking, like Drake, like you technically didn't drop anything. So
he didn't do shit. He hasn't dropped since Pusha. He never dropped a response. He never dropped a response.
You know the meme of like the dog in the car, and like there's another dog just like staring at it like this.
Yeah.
Like someone was like, the dog in the car is Drake, and the dog staring is like Pusha, just waiting for him to make a wrong move. Like, say something about me.
The only response he had to Pusha was putting Adidas on his newest album.
I wasn't hiding the world from... what did Soulja Boy say?
Soulja Boy was like, Drake?
The one who's hiding the world from the kid, but the kid won't hide from the world.
Drake. But then Adonis is on that album, and he's like, oh, Adonis freestyle.
Oh, yeah.
I was playing on my iPad, and then I dropped my iPad. So he's still a deadbeat dad. He just puts iPad. That iPad is raising that child.
Yeah, please, guys, don't put an iPad in front of your kids and raise them that way. Just
don't
have them
like
touch
Drake.
grass.
Just don't do anything Drake does.
You want to get into our next song?
Yes, let's get into the next song.
Let's get into it.
We are out of time on this segment, so moving on, we have a song from Indigo, who is actually our next interview guest in May. This is Release by Indigo.
I release it all to you. I'm enough, you. I want all of you. Don't belong to you. Release it all to you. I'm enough, you. I want all of you. Don't belong to you. Don't know when I win obsessed. They don't get my stress. You are the perfect test of when I'm the loneliest. So scared to approach it, to see what the motives is. My dreams are in focus, but you don't quite notice. I release it all to you. I'm enough, you. I want all of you. Don't belong to you. Release it all to you. I'm enough, you. I want all of you. Don't belong to you. I throw it away just to get that back. Don't be focused anyway. You make the pain go away. You put ice on it, make it go away. Like water on the one mistake, like a wave. You wash over me. I don't care about your bitch shit. Won't make it complete. Like release it all to you. I'm enough, you. I want all of you. Don't belong to you. Release it all to you. I'm enough, you. I want all of you, and I long for you.
The love that you had, watch it fly right by. The love that you had, watch it fly right by. Begging you to stay with tears in my eyes. Tell me that I'm worthless, I deserve it. Put you on top of everything, be my purpose. Different type of pain when you say it's not working. You can do this and I've been foolish, not noticing what I'm losing. What am I doing? Need you like drinks in North Carolina. Pull up one last time. Our best moments can't be my pastime. How can I be fine with you moving on? Without you, I'm not as strong, and I don't wanna figure it out. I'm needing you now. It's been a long time coming, I just figured it out. I'm needing you now.
Intuition running through my veins. I got a gift from who's above. I can't even lie, I'm feeling great, yeah. I came equipped with godly grace. It's so apparent cause it's blinding every time you look my way, geez. Too much I could say, but too little time. Rapping every day, I'm on my way to making hits. Any nigga hating on a kid is a bitch, yeah. Do not do no beefs, that shit don't get me paid, bro. Yeah. I don't do gossip, all that talking for the lame hoes. Yeah. I don't do topics that don't involve getting rich, getting happy, getting blessings, getting baddies on my dick. I was like 18, spend like 18 verses. Niggas ain't built like this. I'm working, chefing that crack, I'm shaking these beats, I'm punching that clock, I'm getting no sleep. Nigga try to say he better than me. Nigga try to say he harder than Ace. Niggas must be smoking on way too much of that Zah. That shit done fried your brain. Put it in permanent ink. I'm one of the greats, I'm never gon' peak. For real, I'ma stay 10 toes deep. Y'all niggas probably don't know what that mean. He try comparing himself to me, okay. I'm real as a nigga could be, okay. I'm passionate, not number 3 and not number 2. You know what I mean, yes, sir, this that self-care shit, nigga. Yeah. I reevaluate myself and make a switch, nigga. I clean my forces every day, not for no pig, nigga. It's for myself, I treat myself like I am rich, nigga. I cut the toxic out, yeah, 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 I cut the toxic out, yeah. Searching for a brand new me. Ooh, I swear I'm getting close. Had to go ghost when these lame ass niggas, he ain't hold me down no more. No. Control the product, I stay in these pockets. I'm profiting off of the proper polished piece of work I be popping. No time to let the pressure get to your noggin, let's go. You know a nigga allergic to regular, I can't do regular. It is the truth, I don't pick up the cellular. If it ain't moves, I don't let go my partner, she doing it too. I'ma give up the lies that I tell to my boo, I'ma start living truth, yeah. I'm finna start living truth, yeah. I'm finna start living truth, hey, yeah. Keep that shank on me like Captain Hook, that shit go shing. Best believe I got some hands in case you tryna see. Self-proclaiming scientist, young age spontaneous scientist. I let go all my doubts, all my fears, and now I'm flying. Little sir, this that self-care shit, nigga. Yeah. I reevaluate myself and make a switch, nigga. I clean my forces every day, not for no pig, nigga. It's for myself, I treat myself like I am rich, nigga. I cut the toxic out, yeah, 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 I cut the toxic out, yeah.
ugly. Today must be my lucky day. I can't get enough. So good, baby. Got it bad for you, baby. Oh my. Makes your mind leave, your body will fall. Can't tell you down. Can make this a weekend thing. No need to carry back. It's all going back.
Hallelujah. All my niggas came with me. Everybody flexing. On my mama, it's a blessing, yeah. On God, I'm a Daffy Paul legend, yeah. On God, I'm a Bacon Paul legend. On my mama, by the check, I get distressed. On my mama, by the check, I'm disrespectful.
It's po baby, I reside in GA. I was listening to Gucci way before my mixtapes. I was listening to Gotti when his teeth wasn't fake. She took pictures of her body and put them on my space. I got insurance. They don't cut my hair, I asked my bitch for reassurance. I know who I am and where I'm from, Savannah purist. Police got behind me, some told me get a zoom in. I'm glad I didn't do it, truly, county boy.
Hallelujah.
All my niggas came with me. Everybody flexing. On my mama, it's a blessing, yeah. On God, I'm a Daffy Paul legend. On God, I'm a Bacon Paul legend. On my mama, by the check, I get distressed. On my mama, by the check, I'm disrespectful, yeah.
And I'm always on go. Every nigga we look up to, bitch, they always slang dope. I ain't cook shit or whip shit, I always had a choice. But for niggas who could not, I wrote this song in your voice. All my bitches from the asphalt. I was busting in it quick, it was that asphalt. Mr. 9-1 Twizzy on the radio. Put my passion and my pain on the stereo. I hope you ready though, county boy. Hallelujah.
All my niggas came with me. Everybody flexing. On my mama, it's a blessing, yeah. On God, I'm a Daffy Paul legend. On God, I'm a Bacon Paul legend. On my mama, by the check, I get distressed. On my mama, by the check, I'm disrespectful.
You don't care. You don't care about anything.
Produced by Bossman, right?
I'm really hurt. This just makes everything 20 times harder. You do it every time. How could you do this? This is just really hurt.
Please don't leave. No.
I don't care about anything.
Please don't leave.
How did we get here? Please let me know. If you ain't happy, then let me go. Fussing, we fight almost every week. Live in the same house and barely speak. If I want more, then I'm in a row. I right my wrongs in these songs. Open up here, cause I know that you're here. Losing myself, something that I will fear. Happiness faded just like a fast. Started last summer, almost was a dad. Late night I slide to the crib just to see it. Post up and ride the boat like I'm Aaliyah. Where was the disconnect? I don't remember. I wanna take it back to that December when we were innocent. Now we are strangers in a sense. Swear that I hate it. I'm sipping, I'm faded, I'm gone.
I don't know where we went wrong. Let me know. All I really want is to start over and take things slow. I miss the late nights we stay up combos till the morning. Then we'll wake up late.
I go insane, what's the end game? She's in my lap, sprint like Usain. Before you came, used to kick game. A young Luke Kane, never did mains. Wasn't my thing since an adolescent. Feeling lesson when I got my heart broken, yeah, depressing. Vowed to never hurt someone as much as I was certain I started regressing. Please do not love me, cause you'll end up giving your all. And I give you memories you can't erase, cause they're beautiful when you will fall. The more that you dwell, still I am so selfish. I don't ever wanna see you happy with no one, especially if that one is not me. I know you paint me as the bad guy. I can see I'm a walking contradiction.
I don't know where we went wrong, let me know. All I really want is to start over and take things slow. I miss the late nights, we stay the convos till the morning, then we'll wake up later and have some more. I don't know what else to do. Please don't leave, I'm begging you. I just want to start brand new. Please don't leave, I'm begging you.
We ran across the highway, no one. Help sit the heat with no. Help sit the push the.
How did we get here? Please let me know.
Dancing in circles the way I do. In our eyes they part the crowd. My senses lead me straight to you. The more I give, the more I stumble. My body moves, I start to wonder what to do. Don't know the reasons why. I've been born was the right way to move. Even if I tried to run away, I still would feel the same about you. I'm ignoring my timeline. If I know I'd find you on the other side, I'll never be what you want me to. I close my eyes and there is no one in the room. If I stood still, I feel the thunder, but when I move, I second guess my point of view. Don't know the reasons why. I've been born was the right way to move. Even if I tried to run away, I still would feel the same about you. I'm ignoring my timeline. If I know I find you on the other side, you on the other side, you on the other side, you on the other side.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yay.
We are YAWP Radio Live, back with a beautiful segment. But before we get into that, we are going to go over the music you just heard.
Ooh.
You want to do it?
Pray for My Thoughts by
Armando was the last song.
That was the last song, yep. But before that, we had Release by Indigo, Honda by Roswell, Self Care by Ace Fontaine, Lucky Me by Flower Child and Sebastian Michael, Hallelujah by Pote Baby, and Last Life by Bobo the Outlaw and TR3.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool. And we are back. And I know the rap beef has kind of, eclipsed a lot in the industry in our perspective at the moment.
Yes.
So we wanted to give the chance for Beyoncé to shine, to be honest.
Because for those of you who are members of the Beehive listening to this, I understand that any moment Beyoncé is not talked about is a dull moment. And I get it.
And I feel bad for her because
she
dropped right at the wrong moment. Like, not because of her, but she dropped at the moment when all of this shit was popping off, and it just totally took over the conversation in music.
I wonder how
for
she feels
y'all's
about
feed.
Exactly.
For y'all's feed.
For us.
Of course.
Which is why we want to, make this space for her.
Obviously, we don't know what we're talking about. So, because of that, we decided to bring in a resident expert on everything Beyonce. Everyone, welcome Issa.
ICG.
Thank you for having me. First of all, I am not. I know 1/1,000,000th of what could possibly be known. However, my accolades are that one, my best friend, shout out to Nasco, is actually a Stan. So half of the things I know are from him.
Okay.
And B, I watched this YouTube docu thing by Herbie Revelis. So a lot of the things that all the lore and background and things that are revolving around Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and this whole masterpiece that's coming is from his video, and you guys should watch it because that's very much more informative.
Yeah.
But
what was
that
his name?
being said, Herbie Revelis.
Shout out.
No. Shout out.
Check him out on YouTube.
That being said, this album is phenomenal. I liked it more than Renaissance, and I am ashamed that you guys haven't listened to it.
Okay, well, I have listened to it, but
not the whole thing.
But okay. In my defense, I have no defense. So that is literally all I can say.
I'm not trying to. I'm not being defensive or anything. I listened to all of Renaissance.
Okay.
I love that album.
I did listen to all of Renaissance.
When was that?
2022.
No, when did you listen to it?
Oh, when it came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I listened to it about a month after it came out.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Like recently after, because remember we had the fashion show around that time.
Yes.
And I sent to the music guy. I was like, just play Beyonce.
Just play Beyonce
the whole time. Because she went into like her dance pocket, and I kind of love that.
Yeah.
And now she's doing country on.
Well, yeah.
On what was it, Cowboy Carter?
Cowboy Carter. Yeah. So that's what just dropped. Cowboy Carter is Act 2.
Yeah. Can you? What is the act thing? Like, what does that mean? Like, what are we getting ourselves in store for entering this whole Beyonce world? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, so that's the kind of beauty of it. She's been working on this. She said that for Cowboy Carter, she started this project over 5 years ago. And the original, it was originally going to be released before Renaissance, but then COVID happened, and she was like, the people need to dance, and we did. And Renaissance was dropped, and it was great, and it was amazing. And it also like popped up during the age of like AI and stuff. A lot of people talk about cyborgs and like the way that she's been dressing, and how Cowboy Carter is complete opposite. She talks a lot about she uses a lot of nature sounds, like she quite literally uses like water, wind. She doesn't tune like if instruments weren't tuned well, she kept that. She really leaned into the folk of it. Her voice is super raw and beautiful. And yeah, it's a great album. I actually like it more than Renaissance, which I guess is a hot take for some people.
So it's kind of like a stripped down, like almost acoustically.
I mean, I understand where that sentiment's from, but it's quite the opposite because it is just so well thought. Like it's so intricate and so well thought out. Like I wish I could see the actual like mix master, like what's it called of it, because it's so beautiful. There's so many acapellas. There's so many artists. She brings on lots of legends. She's literally has Dolly Parton on the album, which is crazy. And Dolly Parton's on like 3 different segments. And
love Dolly.
For real, it's really good. She does her her version of Jolene,
Oh,
which is
really?
really good because I mean I'm familiar y'all with Jolene, like the original
Jolene.
Dolly Parton song.
Jolene.
Like it's basically telling her like back away from my man. And before the Jolene song, it's like Dolly P, which is like the name of the song before that one, which is just Dolly Parton talking about how I had a very similar instance to that's my country accent. I'll take it back to what you had to go through. Basically, just talking shit about Jay-Z as they should. And it is just great.
So Beyonce had her own Jolene
moment, and she changed some of the wording to match different things, and like I don't know, it's really a masterpiece. And because it's so experimental, she talks a lot about reclaiming country and also
from Texas.
And I feel like a lot of not just in music but in art and culture, a lot of white artists will just take things and try to act like it's their trends that they're starting, like the clean girl look and things like that. Like everything is
or like every music genre.
Yeah,
I mean, country
just
has
recycled.
roots in blackness, like 100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
But she didn't limit herself to just that. So when people say it's a country album, I feel like it's kind
of definitely sounds more like there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, there's so much. There's literally rap in it. Like I'm surprised you guys haven't listened. Which songs did you listen to, Robbie?
I've heard This Ain't Texas.
Okay.
Ain't no hold on.
This ain't Texas.
Yeah,
of course.
Ain't no hold on.
That's pretty much it though.
Yeah. Okay.
I listened to I honestly listened to most of the album. Like I think I didn't listen to like the last 2 songs because it was very. I mean,
it's long.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's like
it's a freaking masterpiece.
It's like 23 tracks. I believe 23 or 25, one of the two. Forgive me if I'm spreading misinformation on the internet.
Okay, but also keep in mind that some of the quote unquote songs are just like transitional, like what people would name as interludes or whatever.
Right.
Well, we love
but
concept,
it is so good.
Intentionality in music.
Yeah, and it tells a story, and so like from the get go. Did you listen to American Requiem?
I did not.
So the very first song on the album, it's so beautiful. Like the vocals are really good. It's very simple. It just has like a piano like simple thing on it, and then her voice is just awesome. And like the whole thing about it is like it's supposed to like requiems are like in a funeral, but for like of lots of people, where the body of Christ is present. Like it's a very religious thing, and she has a lot of religious themes in the album. Just like which is really, I feel like religion and country and conservatism kind of go together. And she just does it freaking beautifully. However, in this song, she's talking all about like we need to kind of like have a renaissance of music and genres and stop putting people in boxes, and America needs to get it together, and people need to start putting their actions with what their words are saying and blah, 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 blah. However, Miss Lady Ma'am has not said a single thing about the war in Gaza, continues to just disappoint fans, like when it comes to real social issues. Again, I'm not like, I don't have my doctorate in Beyoncé. I would even be like not even say that I'm part of the Beehive that much.
Sure,
but I definitely love her music and I respect her, and she's done so much for music. But even if you look at all the features, they're all white people. Dolly Parton, Miley Cyrus, Post Malone, even Willie Nelson, like all of the features.
got on here?
Yes, Post Malone is on there, and this song is good. Levi's Jeans.
I have feelings about Post Malone.
I
don't have time.
And it's just like you and yes, she brought up so many great like black artists. Who was on here that I wanted to mention? Linda Martell. Like it was like her name's finally been on the charts. Her music's great, and like she's finally getting the recognition she deserves, and blah 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 blah. But why? Like quite literally, like all of it's all these white people. Like
that's so interesting.
You know?
Yeah, that
I never really.
That she didn't try to make that point, but have this as a
and some people are like, oh, she did it intentionally, like blah 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 blah. I mean, sure, just like how she's wearing like a super bright blonde, like 20 million mile long lace like front, like for her for the album cover, and like kind of like the whole Miss Americana type of vibe with the American flag. Like it's kind of not only satire, but it's definitely like she's pushing things. She knows what she's like, that she's getting people to talk.
there's like a juxtaposition.
Yeah, but I love, like, I get, like, just going back to the point about calling it a country album, I do believe she should be on the charts. Like, obviously, like, I think all the racist, like, backlash she's gone about against it is just...
Oh, I mean,
I'm sure she's pissing off country fans.
It's not real country. She
Yeah.
has black skin. Y'all might as well just say it straight up.
Yeah.
Like, they're
That's what y'all-
stupid. Yeah, and this
Just be
whole
straight up about it.
thing is because I don't know, watch the American Country Music Awards. Is that what it is?
CMA.
CMA, yeah, that. But apparently, like, what sparked a lot of, like, of this is that they refused to, like, give her an award or something, or, like, they didn't put her on the list. I can't remember exactly what the details were, but it's like she really has faced so much backlash just for even considering making a country, like, song versus a whole album.
Okay.
So I think it's genre, not genre binding, genre overlap. Genre bending. Thank you. And it just shows how much her freaking range. She is so good. Her vocals are so good. Y'all should actually listen to it. I think you will really like it. But that being said, I'm not that mad that you haven't, because it is a long album, and I would dedicate, like, the time to listen to it in order. You know, it's not, it's a concept album.
Yeah.
And it's telling a story. Like, the second song is Blackbird, which we've all heard. Like, Blackbird singing.
Oh, the Beatles song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that, but Paul McCartney, he talks about how he wrote that song after talking to a black woman and realizing all the bad, like, how hard her life was compared to his. And it's like, this is one of the most famous country songs of all, like, not even really country. It's not even country, but just, like, I feel like that's probably the most, like, people that pick up a guitar for the first time, that's, like, the first song they learn. Like, I haven't listened to that song in years, because one of my exes, that's the only song I knew how to play. And it's just, like, there's so much, like, this song was so important or whatever, and, like, she really took it, and it sounds beautiful. And
so, like, what are, like, kind of the main, like, takeaways, like, we should get in terms of, like, themes? Because you said it's a concept album. We should listen to it, sit down, like, really understand it. Like, what are some of the main things you feel like Beyonce's kind of, like, trying to express through it, and, like, how does she kind of navigate that?
So I was talking to Julian, my boyfriend, about this, because he was like, I don't really like how... So part of she kind of takes you on, like, she talks you through it. She's like, they say genres are blah, 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 but blah. Like, she's explaining what the meaning is behind it. Obviously, there's different levels you can go and research more or whatever, but she talks about it, like literally in between the songs. So I think the biggest part was just showing that, like, it's kind of like a pushback against the industry. Like, stop trying to label me or push me. Like, I can literally do whatever I want, and I will, not only will I do it, but I'll be really good at it. Like, it's actually really good.
That's cool.
A lot of, like, what typically conservative morals, like family. I think she talks about family, and also, like, just being a woman. She has some bops on there that, like, I've imagined myself pole dancing to, like Tyrant for Dolly Parton. It's really good. My favorite song on the album, I think, is Bodyguard, which is really, really good. Like, it's just, like, a dancey, like, women empowerment, you know, like, Renaissance was more of, like, house music, like, dance, like, have fun. A lot of people talk about how, like, that's kind of her pushing, like, the gender expectation, like, women shouldn't talk about sex and shouldn't be sexy or whatever, and she's just, like, she's always been, like, a sex icon, but with Cowboy Carter, I think it is just very emotional. I think I kind of disagree. The Herbie Revelis guy that I watched a YouTube video, he's talking about how he liked Dolly Parton's Jolene over Beyonce's because Beyonce's wasn't as emotional, but Beyonce was cheated on by, like, in Jay-Z, in a white woman, and, like, you can hear, like, the pain, and, like, she's very threatening on it too. She talks a lot about her dad and how he has influenced, like, who she is, and, like, how whenever she feels really angry, to her it feels like part of her dad is in her, which just talks about, like, generational trauma and just, like, the way that you're raised, and like, just the multi-dimension, like, people are so complex, and I don't know, I think it tells a beautiful story. And the two singles, so it was 16 Carriages, which just tells a story about, like, struggle, and kind of, like, in the South, and back then, like, everyone had to work really, really hard for nothing, you know, literally getting nothing. It has a lot of family themes, like, kind of just reflecting on how freaking hard your parents had to work for you to be here to do anything. And then we have Texas Hold'em, which is just like, at first I didn't really like it that much. I was like, okay, this is like a fun song.
Right.
Like it reminds me of Hannah
That's the one that I
Montana.
was thinking.
Yeah, I was like, this is just giving like Hannah Montana. And then Miley Cyrus is on the album, and I was like, oh. So the vision was there. The vision, it was intentional.
Okay. Just a quick aside question: is the Jay-Z, is the person he cheated on, is that public information? Like, do we know? Because we know Jolene's name,
right?
I don't know. I mean, Becky with that good hair. I don't know if that's her real name. I think the name actually probably is out there. Like,
okay, but it's not like a widely known thing.
I mean,
no, but I mean, like, okay. So from what I know, like, it is known who it probably is, but there was no like official like they came out and said, yeah, this was me. Like, this is
I would never.
I would never do that. I wouldn't. But
like,
obviously, when you have
mess with Beyonce,
yeah, that
like
big of a fan base, like they're gonna like dig and they're gonna like find things.
Yeah.
So no official like confirmation, but like there was somebody who I've seen. Anytime they bring it up, they bring up the same person. So like I don't know. But that's kind of tricky.
Yeah. So
like,
we have Act 1, we have Act 2, Act 1 Renaissance,
which is what I really am
Act 2, Cowboy Carter, Act 3 is we don't know.
What do you think it is? What are we thinking?
So,
like just think.
Yeah, where is this going?
If you just zoom out, and you see what she was talking about in Renaissance, the thing that she was talking about in this album, and like what is the next logical place?
So I didn't know about the part 1, part 2 thing. I was just like, oh, dance, country. She's gonna do all the genres. She's Beyonce. She can do whatever she wants. You know.
Yeah.
But
so
if it's gonna end at part 3, I'm interested to see.
She said that all of the
rock.
most people are saying that she's gonna do rock.
Oh, okay.
Like
that'd be kind of sick.
The general the general thought by like not just like the band, like everyone is pretty sure that it's gonna be rock. Some people are hoping. Okay, so what we know, like the only facts, quote unquote, is that all of them are genres that have been made, quote unquote, made popular by white people that she's reclaiming. So the house like dance music, and then we have country, and then so it makes sense that rock she uses it. I hope it's again experimental, like because Renaissance wasn't really experimental. It was all the same type of music, you know. But Cowboy Carter is like, there is an underlying like cohesiveness to it because she's a perfectionist and made sure that it is, but there's so much range in it. It's so different. I love those type of albums, like Rosalia's Motomami, like different songs have completely different vibes. Like there's bachata, there's merengue, you know, there's so much
variety, there's like
exactly
stuff to captivate your
so
attention.
I really hope, because she's pulled so many religious themes, like American Requiem, the first song, it's like kind of like a funeral, like talking about death. It's very religious. The last song is Amen, right? So I'm hoping that she goes into some sort of gospel, or like opera. Like she does some really good opera like vocals, right? That would be insane. Like I really hope she just does whatever she wants, and which she will. But I have dreams for this country, and it's for Act 3 to be like just explosive. I don't know. And then what if she just pops out with like hyperpop, which I would hate. But like she can like.
Would you hate it?
I would. Well, maybe not because it's her. Maybe not because it's her.
Yeah.
But like it's probably gonna be rock with some experimental songs. I also would love to see a rap album from her. Like because she
isn't her self-titled album, isn't that kind of a,
I mean, I don't think it would be labeled as rap, but she has some like she's she's Beyonce. It's not the first time we've heard her rap. Yeah. Like we know she's a good rapper.
We know she can do that. It's not a surprise.
And like in Spaghetti, she goes ham. Like it's great. You should listen to it. And Jay, like her, like the credits, you can see Jay-Z. Like you can tell there's been a lot of collaborative aspects to it and his influence on things. But yeah, I hope it is very vocal based, the third one, because like
the religious,
her voice
like
is
the
really
soul
good,
aspects of it,
but it probably if it combines rock and gospel, like that would be crazy.
Would be pretty much like ideal. I think Beyonce has gospel influences just littered throughout her
entire discography
anyway,
for sure.
So it's like it's kind of like a natural progression into just like, okay, let me lean in completely into it. But
that's a me thing. Everyone else agrees or thinks that it's gonna be rock. I'm just like
biased.
trying to manifest.
I grew up.
I'm like
listening
for
to
the
rock
religious
music, so I'm
trauma
very biased, you know.
babies, please.
The
But
gospel would be sick though. That would be sick as well.
right.
That would be pretty.
I hope so. I freaking hope so. And then, so she did the Renaissance tour. Hopefully, she's the Cowboy Carter tour.
So,
and then,
how is she gonna survive?
I don't. Well,
like that's kind of like.
Yeah, and she's a performer.
Tour
Like she's
back
not
to
just
back.
singing. She's not just
And then the
dancing. She's
third
doing it
album
all.
too? Yeah,
and she's
like-
so hands on. Like she has a
She's
very
extremely
specific vision.
meticulous,
She's like, this needs to be like this. Like if you watch Homecoming, you can see how like she's
I've
a
seen clips of,
producer.
like,
she
yeah,
does
like, she
everything.
is-
It's her vision. It's her
yeah.
world. It's her like you know.
You should watch Homecoming. It's a good doc.
It is really good.
Yeah.
And the live album, like the album that came out because of Homecoming, is also really good.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping that Cowboy Carter live is just gonna be complete opposite of the Renaissance. Like Renaissance, very like it's house music. It's very beats. Like everyone's dancing. I'm praying, and I think she will deliver. That Cowboy Carter is just like a full blown, like performance with just like hundreds of live musicians, like guitarists, like pull out a freaking
Like an orchestra,
organ, like
yeah.
like a live orchestra. And with Homecoming, she had like live, like steppers, college, like she hired the biggest number of HBCU students ever in like a live performance. And I know that she dreams big, like she plans these big elaborate things. So I really have like, I don't know. I have to go. I will be broke. I will be broke.
Yeah.
Whatever the freaking tickets come out. Because
you went to Renaissance.
yes,
right?
but that was a
that?
gift. That was in.
It wasn't. It was less than a year ago.
Less than a year ago.
October, right? Like,
Yeah.
I should know. It was in August.
So she was
Yeah, I
here,
went to night one, and it was life changing. But I know that this like it's just gonna be so vocally based, like performance wise. I'm very excited, and it's just everything. And my theory, and I think I'm not alone in this, is that after this, she's been kind of slacking with putting out visuals, which is what the fans kind of get upset with her about. Because she puts out so much good music, and then she'll put like lyric videos or like.
Yeah,
and then
I
it's
don't
just,
remember
like,
there being music videos for Renaissance. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think so. Our theory is that so it's Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. The final, like after Act 3, she'll have like a world, like maybe her last story. I mean, I hope not. I hope she makes music forever.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
but like an all encompassing.
Compensation.
Load it. That one.
Thanks.
And tour or movie. So like a movie that has all the tracks, because we just need I know that she has those visuals cooking, and she needs to release them to the world.
Are you a fan of the Carters, the album?
I was gonna ask you about that.
Okay. I like it now. Obviously, I respect it. I think it's good. I don't think it's their best work. Individually or
Yeah.
together,
don't
like
think
they've
I
had
would-
better
I don't
collabs.
think I don't think I'd argue.
And
with
also, I'm a big lyric person, and I just now I can bop to it and whatever. Like there's some songs that I really like, but when I first listened to it, I was like, okay, you're rich. We're in quarantine. Like, were we even in quarantine?
I think it was like right before that.
Right
honestly.
before.
It was
But like when I
around the
finally
time,
got to
yeah.
sit down and listen to it, I was like, okay. But the visuals for that album were phenomenal. Like they literally rented out the whole Louvre. Like you haven't seen it?
Oh, I've seen
that,
it.
yeah.
That's the picture. That's the album cover.
Yeah,
Like,
it's but like the music video
in
is
front
just
yeah, in
stunning.
front of the Mona Lisa,
It is
yeah.
so beautiful. And that's just the power that they have.
I like that album.
I think it's
I
good.
listened to that album religiously.
I
when it came
just
out.
like
Summer might be the sexiest song of all time.
ever.
Ape Shit is dope.
Ape Shit is fun, yeah.
Pharrell's on this album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's great. Like they really have changed the industry, and they
It's my 4 count. Pharrell.
that's your 4 count.
Yeah, my Pharrell beat intro.
yeah,
beat
Thank
tag.
you for asking for my opinion.
Of course. How much time do we have?
None. Negative.
No, I think we have time.
Yeah, time.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
10
Yeah, we
minutes.
can keep it going. No,
If
you.
you want to end it early.
No. I mean, because we can keep the convo going. I mean, so yeah. So the horse like
Oh yeah.
the
so
horse album cover. There's like a few things
Yeah.
that like
bring it
allude
together.
to it being
the horse.
like a trilogy. Like
Yeah.
in in this one, all the songs with I in the word have like two
Not all
eyes.
of them, but most of them.
Yeah.
Which kind of bothers me, but whatever.
Yeah,
Or maybe
but then
the ones
like
with 2 eyes, there's a reason why only
I
those
guess
ones have
probably
2 eyes,
you could say that about anything, you know.
Sure.
And no, there's definitely probably
like
a reason
spaghetti.
behind it. Yeah. I want to give a special shout outs for some songs, I guess. Protector is about like Rumi. Well, I'm assuming it's about like all of her children. But
Rumi's on it.
yes,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
really cute. It's beautiful. It reminds me a lot of my sister. Shout out to Laura. Listen to Laurita on all streaming platforms.
Rumi is one of the twins, right?
I don't know.
Because I know the oldest child is what's her name?
Blue.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
I honestly, I'm not tapped into their live
on
at all.
Renaissance, right? Well, like on the.
She's been in a lot of she was on the tour.
Yeah.
She was dancing on tour. She's young.
By now she's like
what,
9,
12?
I think. Oh, okay.
Maybe don't listen to me.
She's at least a decade.
Because I remember when you were born. You were just a
Blue
wee
Ivy
little
is
child.
she's 12.
Yeah.
She's 12. But honestly, I'm not really like I don't know. I didn't know whatever. I was like Rumi's a cute name. I didn't even know that was one of the name.
Yeah,
of her
I never
children.
caught the twins.
But if it's a twin, if they're twins and she only put one of them on there, that's kind of I'd be sad if I was
Maybe
the other
other one's on
twin. Well,
I'm just giving all
maybe. I hope so. I hope so because I would be butthurt. But I love that song. She just talks about being a protector for her child, and then she not only she's like we're giving all of this to you, and I know that you're gonna shine on your own, and then I'll be your projector. So she's projecting. She's gonna like obviously like uplift and be super proud and like I don't know. I think that change on the words was just super cute, and it makes me feel so happy. It's super sweet. It's so sweet. It made me cry.
I love the fact that Beyonce, like, you can tell, like, she like genuinely
loves her kids.
like loves her kids,
Yeah.
loves her family. Like, it's a massive,
Yeah.
massive part. Like, it's the most important thing to her.
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
which is dope.
And even in like Jolene and stuff, she's like, you can do all this, but I know that my man will come back, like that will stick with me because of our family and because of what we built. Like, I don't know. I think cheating is obviously a very complex topic.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, especially when the relationship stays, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
And for a long time, I was like, how are you gonna be like all women, like empowerment, blah 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 blah, and then this huge thing happens where he cheats on you. You drop Lemonade, which is one of the best albums of all time. So I'm like, maybe he should do it again. Maybe,
and then they made the Carters.
Maybe
their makeup album.
like I don't know. I think she does a really good job at exploring these tough subjects. And it makes you understand more because she values family and like in Protector, she talks about how when she sees her kids, she's like, the first time I saw like remnants of you or something like that was like on your father's face. Like just like the way that she words things is so beautiful, and it makes you understand like how much she values again family and like motherhood and like how she ties that into her identity and
and I mean I see it too. Blue looks just like Jay-Z.
no, literally
like
same copy paste. It's a little crazy.
If y'all have any questions for Issa in the chat, go ahead and send them about this topic. But yeah, I mean, it seems like, you know, there's a lot of integrity in what she does, you know?
Yeah.
And like she's, like I said earlier, like very intentional. But yeah, the integrity of like, I guess, trying to highlight these things about the genres and like family and things like that. Like, coming straight off of the Drake conversation is such a flip, you know?
Yeah.
When you go from like this like absolute former deadbeat iPad dad to Beyonce and all the, you know, talk about family and things like that on this record is a hard switch for me mentally.
Yeah,
coming off of that conversation.
Very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would give yourself time to like 2 hour so you can sit down.
It's not like I'm avoiding it.
And it includes a smoke session, 2 smoke sessions in there. Literally, Willie Nelson was like, "This is smoke session number 1," and then like,
he's like Grandpa Smoke Sesh.
Yeah, smoke sesh. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm not avoiding it. Like it's
You haven't had the time.
Yeah, and like it deserves its time and place.
Yeah,
like
it
you were
does.
saying.
I
Like
agree.
I'm not with the whole and like this is I don't know, but like I know people who will like, and I'm not naming any names, but you know exactly who you are, who will put an album on, they'll put it on shuffle, they'll listen to like 2 or 3 songs, and they're like, I listened to the album. And like whenever I hear someone say that to me, I have to hold myself back physically from not like just going off on them, because I'm like, as an artist, that's like that is like the most, I don't even think disrespectful is the word, but it's just like you can't say that and then turn around and be like, I listened to the album, it was this, it was that, it was
That's
that.
kind
like,
of
an
what
album is like,
pop
I just
has-
have such a high respect for that as
Well, that's
an
like what
artist,
streaming has
Yeah,
done.
this is what's
yeah.
caused
like,
because people only
people
know
just
like
don't-
1 or 2 songs in
Yeah,
an
of
album.
course, yeah.
There was
That's
a lot
why-
of discourse the past couple of days, like with I guess people like not listening to the Kendrick album or whatever and calling it mid. Like people were like in TikTok comments are like it like went viral. They were like, oh, it's like forcing myself to eat. I can't listen to a whole album. I have to put it on shuffle, listen to a snippet. If I like it, I'll save it.
Yeah, and then I'll skip to the next one if I don't like it. Like it's just like I don't know how.
Just pack it up.
It's so disappointing.
Music's not for you, bud.
Music is not for you.
Yeah.
Go watch TikToks. Like go.
That's why
go watch a
really
TikTok.
I got my first record player in Christmas, and shout out to Julian. And I only have 6 records, but like being intentional with what you're gonna play and like playing it through and like actually stopping to flip it, like it has really changed. Like it's an experience, and I feel like it makes me understand music more, and it makes me sad that it's not as common, and also it's not accessible. Like it's expensive. They're
like,
so expensive.
It's so funny because I feel like I feel like records have gone through a bit of a renaissance of their own.
Oh, yeah.
in terms of,
Yeah.
like the sales and people buying it, but
They
the
do
irony
more
about
than
that is
CDs.
it's people buy them
And then they're sitting on their
they just sit on
shelves.
the shelves and they don't even get
Yeah,
played.
it makes me sad.
That's funny
It's
because
so funny.
I have like a hand-me-down record player, and one time me and some people were like chilling in my room listening to a record, and this girl was like, "Why don't you ever use your record player?" And I was like, "Well, it's playing right now." What are you talking about? It's like maybe I don't use it as much as I should or would like to, but
Yeah.
you can't really say that at this
Yeah.
moment.
No, and it's like that's the whole thing. Like if you have a project that is super intentional. Like I have different records that I like Boy Genius. Like before I go to bed, I'm like, this is very calming, like reflective. Can be kind of background, but if I pay attention to the words, it's beautiful. The lyrics are super beautiful. And then I have Motomami. You know, that's different. Like I'm up, like I'm getting ready for something. Like I don't know. I'm not on my phone. Like I put it away. Like it's playing on the thing. Like I'm doing something, whether it's laundry or whatever. And I hope that we can.
Physical media is super important.
No, yeah.
for sure. Because I have a
And they're
lot
so
of
pretty.
opinions on this.
They're so pretty. Like the different colored ones.
Exactly.
And, like you can actually really admire the album cover.
Like I got Igor by Tyler Creator on
Yes.
vinyl, and there's like 2 bonus songs. It sounds incredible on the vinyl. It has an alternate cover that you can't get on streaming.
Did you get the one that's like blue, yellow, pink?
No, I got the one where it's like by an artist and it's like kind of expressive.
Oh, that's cool.
I can show it to you in a sec. But yeah, like physical media, because I'm also like, I'm just afraid of solar flares, bro. Like if we get a big enough solar flare, Spotify's gone, Google Photos is gone.
No, like,
you know,
okay.
like Apple iCloud is gone.
Are we running out of like, I don't know, I saw an article about this somewhere, but are we running out of the material to like make vinyls? Like, isn't it like
Isn't it just plastic?
What?
Well, or like no, or like something to do with like the process or something like that.
I did not hear about that. That's sad.
I know we're running out of glitter. There's a limited
We
supply
are
of
running out of
glitter.
glitter.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's like literally microplastic.
Worse, like exactly.
It's also micro freaking so bad for the environment.
Yeah. But there's like one company in Switzerland that makes glitter, and they're
In
like
Switzerland.
running out of business or something like
That's
that.
so tough.
I'm looking at the alternate cover for Igor, but yeah, like physical, people who like
I've never
hoard
seen that before. Well, it's crazy.
people who hoard physical media, like if you see those guys on TikTok who have like the giant
that is
like
really
I'll
cool.
like scroll through TikTok and the lives come up, and it's just like a dude, and he's has a wall of movies behind him, like DVD movies, and he's like,
That film well.
do I have Home Alone 2? Yeah, it's right here.
Oh my God, that's what they do online.
He'll just read the comments and people be like, do you
Oh
have this
my
album? And that's
gosh.
everything.
Embarrassing.
So it's like, it's the people who do that are like a specific kind of
a
weirdo.
genre of individual.
Yeah, definitely.
Perhaps neurodivergent.
But I respect that for sure because we can't trust these companies and we can't trust technology to last forever.
Yeah.
One solar flare has taken out my entire Google Photos library, so I need to download it to a hard drive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the decaying ozone, so
yeah.
So the world's ending.
The world's ending.
Shout out.
Conclusion.
In Poor Taste Records sells tapes of local bands, so check them out. In Poor Taste Records, like Afghanistan. I think Kahi has tapes coming out for them. Buy physical media, guys. Get a tape player.
I want to shout out my roommates. Thank you for staying asleep, and then you can go to sleep now. I mean, thank you for staying awake, not
I
asleep.
saw a couple of them in the chat. Thank you all for listening.
I feel so much. Yes.
And thank you, Issa, for woman-splaining Beyonce to us.
We need more woman-splaining.
This is the tip of the iceberg. We need to bring a real connoisseurs up in here.
Listen, we want to hear expert opinions on things.
And
people need to know.
We will perhaps, maybe possibly, Taylor Swift's dropping her album in 5 days.
Mm-hmm. Which I didn't know about until you said that.
And I think we could do a compare-contrast diagram.
I would love to, because we've had this conversation before, actually.
Yeah, like these two legends.
And
so it's debatable if they're on the same plane or not.
It's literally, to me, it is the same thing as Drake versus Kendrick. Like, I see it in the exact same way. Like,
I don't know, because because white people love Drake.
No, white people love Kendrick too.
Right? True. No, but I mean, like in terms of like they like the praise that one receives over the praise that Taylor gets over Beyonce, I think is uneven. They both deserve praise.
They both deserve praise.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, it's a little like uneven to me, but that's just my opinion. We all have different opinions on who's, what or whatever. They both have their artistic validity in the way they do things. It's not a one-to-one comparison, obviously.
They're people. But I think it would be fun, and I'm actually very argumentative in real life. So this was just me talking and getting to say what I wanted.
Well, we'll dig into that in 2 weeks.
When y'all actually have opinions and listen to it.
We'll have time by then. So we're gonna close up real quick. Thank you so much, Issa.
Thank you.
Just a reminder for everyone: no ep next Monday.
No episode. Which means the one that comes after that is gonna be crazy.
We got to keep track of all the shit that's happening in the meantime.
To our open mic on Thursday.
If you're watching this, listening to this, if you are in Atlanta area, anywhere near us, open mic night, please, Thursday.
YAWP Official on Instagram has all the details.
Please check us out. Shout out to everybody who was in the live stream. We really appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who's watching this after the fact. Leave a comment down below saying your favorite part of the live stream, and shout out to everybody who's watching the visuals after the fact.
So no episode next Monday, but
we're gonna give you a rundown
when we come back. We got interviews at the top of every month. May 6th, Indigo in the studio. June 3rd, Kahi in the studio. July 1st, Zoe Bayani in the studio. August 5th, Willie Mack in the studio. September 2nd, Dotto. Where?
In the studio.
For an interview activity you don't want to miss.
Don't want to miss it.
Please tap in. You're about to hear Please Don't Leave by Jay Newton, and then Timeline by Anna Field. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night. Buenas noches. Sleep so well. Take care of yourselves.
Bye, girls.
Besitos.
Sophia said, Issa is my favorite part.
Gotta get out of this stress. Gotta get myself dressed. The sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. Got to gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this stress. Gotta get myself dressed. The sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. Got to gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this stress. Gotta get myself dressed. The sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. Got to gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this stress. Gotta get myself dressed. The sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. Got to gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this stress. Gotta get myself dressed. The sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. Got to gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of this bed. Gotta get out of my head. The sun is shining, shining. Sun is shining, shining. The sun is shining, shining. Sun is shining, shining.